They'll have you hooked up in no time at all. And now's the time to jumpstart maintenance on your gas logs. And they sell famous White Mountain Hearth gas logs with the best prices in town. And don't forget, they fill propane cylinders. For sales and service, see Today's Pro, located at 1325 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Call 704-600-8393 and like them on Facebook too. That's Today's Pro.
Join us for our live Sunday morning worship services on WHS. It's the Sunday morning worship service from Calvary Baptist Church in Shelby, and on WCSL, it's the Sunday morning worship service from First Baptist Church in Cherryville.
This is Lenny, and you know, moving next door is sometimes a good thing, especially if you like the people. And you know I love the people at Country Camping Corner in Kings Mountain. So they made the move next door while celebrating our nation's 250th birthday. Happy birthday, America. The business and parts department's in the brick house, and the camper inventory's at the back of the property. So come visit their new location next door to the old location. Little moving never hurt nobody. I'm trying to get Mama to do it. The new address is 113 Oak Grove Road at Highway 74 Bypass Intersection. Go explore our great nation and have some fun in your camper from Country Camping Corner. Phone number 704-734-0595.
The Honda Summer Event is underway with red hot deals at Shelby Honda. Shop new, shop now. Check out the 2026 Honda CR-V LX. Lease it for $259 per month. Or how about the Honda Civic LX 2-door? Lease it for $199 per month. And see the new 2026 Honda Accord LX. Lease it for $249 per month. All during the Honda Summer Event. Come on in for all the details at the new Shelby Honda, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at ShelbyHonda.com. Why choose Superior Plumbing and Drains? Well, they have built a reputation as trusted plumbing experts, delivering fast, reliable, and hassle-free solutions to homes and businesses in our area. Featuring on-time service, flexible options, and same-day repairs and installations. For a plumber you can trust, call Superior Plumbing and Drains. In Gastonia, call 980-238-4906. Again, 980-238-4906. Online at SuperiorPlumbingandDrains.com.
Right here in Raleigh, where basketball's long, Wolfpack supporters go crazy every fall. When the pack runs on the court, you hear a mighty roar. You think the roof was caving in every time the Wolfpack scores. Why don't you meet me in the Wolfpack Den? We'll all have lots of fun watching our team win. No doubt about it. Listen, close friend. I feel sorry for any team that comes to the Wolfpack Den. Why don't you meet me in the Wolfpack Den? We'll all have lots of fun watching our team win.
Incredible man, I only do things incredible can. Cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do. When you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I am still on beat, showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me, cause that's who I am.
We got quiet.
Friday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin, Ship, Tom, and Will. Eventually will be walking in the door. Don't know when that will be, but he will. If he doesn't get here today, I guess we'll just have to auction off his chicken biscuit to someone else. Maybe we'll give it to Calvin when he comes back. So, I mean,
good morning, JP. Good to hear from you. And I'm glad you brought the biscuits this morning. KTC Broadcasting, McDonald's of Cherryville is our morning sponsor, and I enjoyed a chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit. Tom, what you have over there today?
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin, hash brown, and a McDonald's coffee.
JP, what you got in there?
I am waiting a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits waiting for me.
All right. And what y'all drinking? Oh, I got water today. I forgot to bring me a drink. Tom, you got your coffee this morning to get you started?
I do.
I
Got
got
my coffee there.
I got chocolate milk. I am gonna eat it.
Chocolate milk. How old are you?
I'm
Hey, I got chocolate milk too.
44 years young, man. So my son drank all the grape juice this morning. I'm also eating a McChicken biscuit if you're interested.
Listen, to defend you, I do not like chocolate liquid at all.
Oh, okay.
But I would have regular milk and a grape juice, but way before I would have coffee. So
Yeah.
I'll give you credit for that.
I'm wired enough as it is. I don't need
There are
coffee.
some nutrients in the two drinks that you have. I don't know about the coffee. Are there good things about coffee, Tom?
There's some health benefits to coffee, isn't there, Tom?
There are a few things.
They say it's.
Thanks, Tom.
There's a, I'm trying to answer.
I got
you, Chip.
I got a health food magazine one time.
They say it's it makes you younger. It's anti-aging.
We're getting older than Tom. You hear that?
It's
Now.
anti-aging. I'm reading here about DeChambeau, who talked about
There you
not
go.
playing in the third round. I thought that was funny.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to get to that and more. The third round of the U.S. Open is
Open Championship.
The Open. I said
Other-
US Open.
it's
I said
the-
U.S. Open.
Yeah.
It's the British Open.
It's not.
The British Open.
Not based. They get to decide. It's their tournament. It's not called that. We're calling
It's
it
the
the wrong
British
thing.
Open.
Yeah.
So
It's okay.
the Open tournament is in progress. We've got some DeChambeau controversy to talk about. We'll get to the leaderboards and that. Thank you for tuning in. Saturday morning, Shock Joxx on KTC Broadcasting, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, ktcbroadcasting.com. The show is live on YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook. You can go back and watch a segment if you miss it. Your favorite sports. We cover NASCAR, golf, Major League Baseball, NFL, NBA, and a little NCAA sports, depending on what season it is. We'll cover that as well. And then also some fun tweets and more. I told you last week we were going to talk to a NASCAR spotter, Lauren Holmes. We were going to talk to her this morning.
All right.
So she should be calling here in just a few minutes. So I want to give JP a warning that there is a nice lady that's going to call and ask to be on the air, and for you to put her on, okay, please.
Oh, there's one thing before y'all get into major sports I do want to mention. I want to give a shout out to Yannick Sinner, the winner of Wimbledon. Still the world's number one, and you really see why. That was a fantastic match last Saturday where he went 4 matches with the German. I cannot.
Lost the first one.
Yeah.
Lost the first
He
one.
lost the first
Zverev.
one, but he
Zverev.
came back in the He
Zverev.
came back in the second set, and after that, it was a straight.
It was over.
Yeah, it was over after that.
It was
to be
over. It was
honest.
Blitzkrieg.
Yeah. But to be honest,
Against the
just-
German. Reverse blitzkrieg.
But yeah, just again, Yannick Sinner, the world right now world's number one, and the Wimbledon champion of 2026.
That was some of the best sports broadcasting you have
honest,
ever done I've ever heard in my life from you,
It,
Jimmy.
to be honest, it
Well-
was a match to behold. It really
Well done.
took me back when Federer and Nadal were always world's number one, number two in the finals. It was always that was some of the best tennis we'd ever
How
watched.
can he just be oblivious to half the things in the world, but he can break down?
That was phenomenal. That's better than any of us could have done.
Listen. The only thing JP does well for us is bring the breakfast and talk tennis. So we'll go to him for that, and I want to thank him for that. So JP, where did they? What was the last tournament called?
Wimbledon.
No.
Wimbledon. It's a D, not a T on the end of it.
Oh, Wimbledon. Sorry.
You were so close.
No, I'm not. That's why I know he is not. I'm not giving him. He's not getting an A for that. If you're gonna give all that and then don't pronounce Wimbledon
I know.
the right way.
That's like calling a
It's
tournament.
It's like London.
That's like calling
Yeah.
a golf tournament the wrong name, like the British Open.
My mom's the same way when
called
she
the
says
British Open.
Massachusetts. She says Massachusetts. My mom says Massachusetts. I say Massachusetts.
Well,
Let's
I
hear
would
it.
say most people in the
Let's hear it.
South probably do say Wimbledon with a T. So
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
I'll
Fair.
give you some credit with that one, JP.
Dynamite analysis, JP.
But all right, we
You're
do
welcome.
talk NASCAR every Saturday morning. First, for our NASCAR fans who are listening on the air, just a few moments ago, joining us for our PRN at the track there before the show. This weekend, big weekend for the first time. How many years? Is it 44 or
A
46?
lot.
I'm not going to get it wrong.
Yeah.
North Wilkesboro Speedway
Yeah, I
will
saw that,
host
yeah.
a points race this weekend, and we're excited to have the races here on KTC Broadcasting. As always, we'll have the coverage of those. We've got let me get to the weekend schedule.
30 years.
30.
So
Exactly 30.
The previous
long
Cup
time.
Series points race took place September 29th, 1996. So, yes, 30
well,
years
there
on the
you go.
button.
All right, so I'm going to pull up the weekend schedule for the folks at home. If you are listening to the show on the radio, this show, again, is live on YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble, so you folks can check out and look at what we're looking at, the videos and the things. Saturday race week here in North Wilkesboro to this morning at 8:30. Parking lots of the Fan Zone open. Ticket office opens from 9 to 5 today. Gates and the suites open at 10. 11:50 a.m. Grid access to properly credentialed guests. 12:10 the Craftsman Truck Series driver introductions. 12:30 Craftsman Truck Series Faith Fest 250. NASCAR Cup Series practice is tonight at 5 p.m. and NASCAR Cup Series qualifying at 6:10 p.m. For today's action. Tomorrow's time, parking lots open at 12:30 in the afternoon. Fan Zone at 1. 2 p.m. for the ticket office. They'll be open until 8 p.m. Credentials open at 2:30. Gates and suites open at 3:30. Garage and pit pass holder permits at 3:30, and fan track access is at 3:30 as well. Sawyer Brown pre-race concert is at 5 o'clock. Grid access open to properly credentialed guests at 5:30. Driver introductions at 6:30, and NASCAR Cup Series Window World 450 stages 80, 265, 450, 281 miles of North Wilkesboro, Wilkes County racing here in North Carolina, and we're excited about that. Points. 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Window World 450, July 19th, 2026. 30 years, boys, 30 years. And I think if JP, which we haven't done this in a while.
He's getting warmed up for high school football
High school
early.
football's coming up in a couple weeks, so he's got to get his interview buttons hit right there. If he hit all the buttons correctly, I should have NASCAR spotter Lauren Holmes on the phone. Do we have her?
I'm pretty sure.
Hello.
There you go.
Good morning.
Hey, Lauren, do you got me? That's Kevin.
Morning. Hey, Kevin.
Good. I'm so glad we got you on. We talked about a little bit about you last week. I apologize for not calling you last week. So I told the guys that everybody's got to fuss at me.
Oh no, you're fine.
Well, tell us a little bit.
Busy.
Well, tell us a little about what you do, who you are, and everything, and what your jobs are in the NASCAR community. And for the ladies out there, I especially want you guys to tune in and listen to this part.
Yep. So I didn't come from racing. I actually grew up in a small town in California, and my husband was a driver in the NASCAR West Series, and so that's kind of how I got involved. And it's been almost 20 years now. But like most people involved with NASCAR, I do quite a few different things. I drive my son-in-law is Todd Gilliland, and I drive his motorhome for most of the races. And then this year, I started second spotting for Ricky Stenhouse, and that's been super fun. I'm definitely not the only female that spots in racing, but at this point, I'm the only female that spots in NASCAR in the upper divisions, I would say. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so my husband worked for Ricky Stenhouse, and I kind of just fell into that. I spot for Jeremy Clements also in the O'Reilly's series. So I've been in that for about 5 years now. But super fun. I love NASCAR.
So a lot of people will have a lot of questions about exactly as far as spotting duties.
Mm-hmm.
Do you primary for someone, or are you secondary?
No.
You do both, and how
Nope.
does that work? And what is your job exactly? How do you help the driver the most? That you think you're helping them the most?
Yeah. So I'm definitely not the primary spotter. I'm definitely not ready for that, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want the responsibilities of that.
Got you.
So for most road courses, and then places like Indy and Pocono, we have more than one spotter. So my husband, for example, is Ricky Stenhouse's primary spotter, and so next weekend, I actually am going to be his second spotter at Indy, and I will stand in turn 3, and Eric can't see the whole tracks at Indy because of trees and the pagoda. So I stand on like a tower down in turn 3, and then I talk half the track and let the driver know where other cars are at, who's inside, who's outside. If I see someone that maybe has a flat tire or if they're wrecking, just let the drivers know. You're kind of like air traffic control for the driver, I would say. So actually, Ricky, we have a really like stout group. There's 4 of us that kind of rotate spotter wise. So Eric is always primary, and then there's 3 of us that will do different areas of like Watkins Glen and Sonoma, Coda. That's about all we have this year. Like the trucks did Lime Rock last week. They had a couple spotters, Sebring. So yeah.
So are you in going to North Wilkesboro this weekend?
I am going to go tomorrow.
Okay.
I didn't go yesterday. It's kind of warm outside.
Yeah.
I went to Usher and Chris Brown last night. So
Nice.
I went with
There
my
you
girlfriend.
go.
Will, is that where you were?
Heck no.
I can't get
It was
Will.
so good.
Well, I'm sure it was. Was it predominantly mostly women crowd?
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
So if you're,
women
I'm just like for the guys out there, tips. You might the single fellas. Those are the concerts you might want to buy tickets for.
Most of the guys there
were
wanting
guys,
to
but
be women.
majority women, yeah, for sure.
All right. So was it worse than like a Taylor Swift concert as far as?
No, I don't think so.
I got you. So do you have any responsibilities this weekend as far as spotting or anything?
Nope, not this weekend.
Okay.
So I'm probably like on the totem pole. I would say I'm probably number 3 or 4 as far as like spotters for Ricky.
Gotcha.
And I, after Sonoma, I threw my name into our crew chief and was like, man, I do a pretty decent job, I feel like. And I was like, I just want you to know that like I'm interested in doing Indianapolis because they only have one other spotter, right? So I am definitely like the low man. I'm the new one to the team. Sure. And I got a text message a couple days ago saying that I got picked to be the spotter. So I'm pretty stoked about that. This is my 4th year spotting Indy. So I definitely feel better than I did on year 1. It's legitimately so hard to spot Indy.
So when these larger tracks you're talking about, the Pocono, the Indies, and with these multiple, you're obviously have like a tandem and a team that you're doing. Are y'all on the open radio channel all the time, or is it based on? I mean, I'm sure there's got to be communication between y'all to make sure you're not stepping on each other verbally. But and I guess that's just part of the art form of it.
Yes. So Indy is a little bit easier actually to hand off because there's really 2 of us.
Okay.
And so we wear 4 radios. We have a NASCAR radio. We listen to ourselves because we're hitting buttons. So like to make sure that we actually are being heard, we have a radio that just scans our channel 1. So we have a channel 1 and a channel 2 radio. And usually we have points on the track, like there'll be a sign or like a braking zone, or we visually pick a spot, and this is kind of our handoff area. Like if someone is talking, whoever's talking will stay. Like someone can click a button and be talking and not being heard. So then when the other person lets go of their button, that person will just seamlessly take over.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Okay, very cool. And you
So
said, go ahead.
Definitely, there's enough time. Like, there's not really any crossover there. But places like Sonoma, I did turn like 3, 3A, 4, and like going into 7. And my husband was the person that picked up after me. And so, like, if I was still talking, he just wouldn't talk until, like, I handed off when it was, like, clear to not talk.
Okay. I was about to say, did your husband learn not to talk when you were talking?
So listen, everything, truthfully, like, I know this probably sounds so cliche, but, like, everything I know I have learned from him. So
right.
I truly just listen. Like, he's very good at it. And, like, I am definitely nowhere near his level, but I always say, like, I should sound similar to him because he's the only person I've ever listened to.
Exactly
I mean,
right.
not anymore, but, like, coming up in NASCAR, he's the only person I ever listened to.
Gotcha.
And
So Chip's got 12 daughters. I've got one, and she loves NASCAR. Chip's got what, 4?
I've got 4 girls and a boy.
And so
Okay.
like, when you go around the NASCAR track, what are other places that you do see women in NASCAR for the ladies and women out there to look around, so they do know there are women in the racing community?
There's tons of women, honestly. I feel like NASCAR has done a good job of, I hate saying like promoting women because they have done that, but like there are so many talented women. Women have got the jobs not based on the fact that they're women. Like they've gotten it based on talent.
Mm-hmm.
There's engineers. One of like a girl from where we are from, she's an engineer at Junior Motorsports, Taylor. And then there like tons of PR. But I mean, honestly, there's like a girl tire changer, which like kudos to that girl. Them tires are like 75 pounds and she freaking wheels it like no problem. So yeah, I really think if there's something that you want to do, like you should go do it. I mean, I am 42 years old and a female, and like I would say when I turned 40, I was like, all right, I'm going to do this, like come, hell or high water. Like I'm going to figure this out. And I did. Like, and if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Well, that's really cool. Tom's daughter's an engineer. Tom, I try to talk her into going into NASCAR.
She doesn't. She's a Formula One person. She watches that religiously every week, and she does get into the NASCAR a little bit. But she's a good example of
talk to Haas.
What's that?
She needs to go talk to Haas. Like Haas has a Formula One team.
Oh yeah, I know. She would love that.
Mm-hmm.
She's a Ferrari girl.
Yeah.
So she's got her Ferrari hat, Ferrari jacket, and all that stuff.
I feel like you just need to get a foot in the door because, like, I had never spotted, and I told someone like, dude, I could do this, and literally like a week later they were like, hey, you want to be a second spotter? And my husband's like, what in the hell? And here I am, like 3 years later, and I like. And literally spotting Cup, like I never spotted like, and this is probably not the way to do it, to be honest. But like I've never spotted a late model race. Like I've never spotted like any lower divisions. Like my first time I ever spotting was in the Xfinity series.
Wow.
At the time.
And you said you were doing you're doing spotting for Jeremy Clements right now in the O'Reilly series. Is that right?
Yep. I'm his second spotter.
Okay.
So my primary spotter is Richard Coleman. He drives Christopher Bell's motor coach.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had seen him in the motorhome lot. So our oldest daughter is married to Todd Gilliland.
Okay. Gotcha.
And so I always saw him, and he was stressed out that he didn't have a second spotter. And I was like, well, give me a radio. Like, I'm on a radio every weekend listening. Like, how hard can it be?
That's awesome.
Let me tell you. I have questioned my life decisions more than I think my second race I ever spotted, like ever, was Indy, like 4 years ago.
Wow.
My husband's like, are you okay? I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to puke. I don't know if I'm going to cry. Maybe all of the above. Like, what was I thinking? And then all of a sudden, like, the next thing you know is it's green flag and you are just like talking.
You're just on.
So,
so that's great.
Well,
then I'm like, okay, and now here we are.
Now
I think I've done 28. I'm going to do 28 races this year.
Wow.
Throughout the series.
Well, I hope you have fun and don't wreck nobody out there. But I do have a question, something that you mentioned to me as well. I think some of the girls and the fellas out there will be interested in, and I think maybe even more interested than the spotter is you driving these motorhomes around.
Yeah, that's a wild story too. So Ricky was looking. So like this, my husband has been driving Todd's we've been doing it for like 5 years maybe. Ever since he's been in Cup, we've been driving, we said we're going to do 10 races and it turns into 20. And then now this year, it's like almost all of them. But Ricky was looking for someone to drive his motorhome like 20 races this year. And all of a sudden I was like, Eric will do it. And Eric looked at me, and Ricky looked at me, and Ricky looked at Eric, and I was like, he'll do it. I'll drive Todd's. And so I got 3 like 5-mile lessons like around my house. And Kevin, I know you know where I live. Like, my driveway is not ideal for any of this. And so I literally just like went around the block. I live in like a freaking construction war zone at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I did like 3 laps around my house, and then I drove to Daytona. And so it's a motorhome and a truck and a golf cart. We're like 79 feet or something like that. We're just under 80 feet. And so I grew up on a pig farm in California, and I grew up with cattle and driving big stock trailers. So driving like trailers and stuff doesn't affect, like, it doesn't bother me. I'm very good at it. And so I just was like, oh, what the hell? It's just a motorhome. It's just big. And so now I'm driving this all for I also am probably the only female in the motorhome lot that drives a motorhome.
That's awesome.
Have you put any scratches on it? And did you say Rubbins Racing? And did you say Rubbins Racing when you
God,
did?
you're like jinxing me.
No, I'm not trying to cheat. I was just curious. I would have already put like 10 scratches on just every time Rubbins Racing and just kept on going.
There's been after Nashville, we took both of the motorhomes to Kentucky, and we did the bourbon tour. And I'm like, man, these Kentucky roads are like no joke. There's the white line, and then there's a 2-foot drop. Wow. And I was just like, I think I closed my eyes about 3 different times at one point. Like, I'm like, that was not fun.
Just white knuckling it through Louisville.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was like, where in the hell is this campground? And it's like beautiful campground on a river. And I'm like, of course, it's not an ideal driving situation with a 45-foot motorhome and a truck. So, but Eric says my biggest flex in life is parking a trailer. So I try to park both motorhomes every week just for practice, because I'm sure y'all have seen the memes where like people can't park, but then if you go to like NASCAR at Bristol, like the trucks are all 2 inches apart.
Right.
The motorhome lot, the slides are like 2 inches apart. And so I'm trying to perfect my motorhome parking skills these days.
Nice.
I told you I thought that might be more impressive than the spotting things, because I know I've done hit everything.
Well, to me, we talked about this just briefly last week when Kevin told us we were going to have a chance to talk with you. But like the overlap, or like the multitasking of different roles with the spotting and doing the motorhomes. Like the first time I ever noticed or really paid attention to spotters when the broadcast sometimes picks y'all up on the back in the background was the historic Pepsi 400 race after the year 2001 after Dale Sr. had passed away, and you hear Dale Jr. Goes from 6th to 1st there, 6 laps to go. Michael Waltrip comes his teammate comes behind him, and the whole time you hear Ty Norris, and I'm like, I wonder this guy Ty Norris. I wonder if he does anything else other than spot for Dale Jr. And I'm like, yeah, he's like a senior vice president executive in DEI, so he's got several different responsibilities, I'm sure.
I feel like some people have multiple jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and other people don't, or other people don't. I feel like for me personally, I was like, I want to go to all the races. NASCAR was not anything I had on my bingo card in life. And a couple of years ago, I like told myself, girl, you need to figure out how to like make yourself valuable so that like I can keep going, and no one, like at this point, they're not going to tell me I can't come because I do too much.
Yeah, right. You've made yourself indispensable.
I've made myself valuable.
Yeah, you've made yourself indispensable.
That's what JP did around here.
That's right.
Well, and like, good job, JP.
Thank you.
Like, I feel like I get spotting jobs too, and like I probably would never have gotten this far if I get them because I'm there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't cost someone money in travel because I'm already there.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's another way to really, like, like get jobs, right? Like I'm already there. You know, it doesn't cost me anything. There's no travel. They don't have to get me a hotel room because I already have one. Like the motorhome driver gets the driver's hotel rooms at each race we go to. For the most part, I think that's how it works in our life, right? Like I get Todd's hotel room. So, like that's just another benefit to like I'm already there. So then if like say today, like I'm not at North Wilkesboro today, but like if I was there and say someone's sick, right? Like people get sick, then like, oh, okay, well then I'll just go up and spot. Like I'm there.
Gotcha. Right.
So, and then like there's other things. Like I know this is probably super cliche, but like I literally put in I have in our motorhome like a little carpet cleaner thing. And then like one of the motorhome drivers like spilled something in there and they were freaking out. And I'm like, dude, I got a carpet cleaner. Like I'll go do it. Like I don't really care. Like it took me 10 minutes, but then all of a sudden, like now I got other people reaching out and I'm like, okay. Cleaning carpets.
Now you're cleaning motorhome carpets.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I was like, I made $1,000 this weekend cleaning carpets.
That's awesome. Okay. in other responsibilities as assigned, that falls under that job description.
Well, the race in North Wilkesboro, the first time in 30 years. And do you guys got any favorites or picks to pull one out this weekend for the first one?
Oh.
We got to put you on the spot. I know that's what.
I don't know. I feel like Blaney Bell probably will be good. Logano probably will be good, even though he's kind of like Logano's kind of had a rough year for him.
Right. Yeah. I've been picking Blaney in every race almost all year.
You picked him right last week.
Dude, how sick was it to watch him go around the track on the bike after the race last weekend at freaking 3:30 in the morning?
Well, everybody said he needed to put his helmet on.
I looked out and I'm like, what in the hell? And I'm like, oh my God, Blaney's on the freaking Harley out there, no helmet. I'm like, that's what he's going to be doing in his next life, right there.
That's awesome.
Well, there you go.
The mustache. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing.
So you are going up tomorrow to watch?
Yeah.
Try to sneak in?
I'll go tomorrow. One motorhome's getting worked on, and we got the other one at our house. And I told Eric, I was like, what are the chances we just take this for Eric? Tomorrow.
Have somewhere cool. Have somewhere cool you can sit if you need a break. That's right.
Well, Lauren, I'll get with you here the next couple days and the week stuff about talking to the drivers and the guys and you guys' crew and everything, and Eric and everybody else. Love to hear from him as well and everybody else. But I know we want to talk about the ladies in NASCAR, my daughter and everybody else this week. I knew Chip would be interested in Tom with their daughters as well.
Yep. So.
Yeah.
And Will, I'm just Will. Sorry, Will. You got? Yes, I'm thinking about you boys.
NASCAR has a spot for everybody. Like you just have to, like, put it out there, right? Like, like I said, I was definitely not someone's first choice, in my opinion, to do Indy, and then I just was like, hey, like I feel like I've done a good job for y'all. Like, I just want to be considered. Like that was my biggest thing. Like, as long as I know I'm being considered for things, then like. I'm getting somewhere. And they text us and said that, and I, like, freaking almost cried with joy. Like, I couldn't believe it, but I should believe it because I feel like I worked towards it, and I want to be there. So, like, if you want to be there, like, go put in applications. There's stuff for everybody in NASCAR.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
And there's a million teams, so like there's lots of avenues.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, and tell Eric hello, and you guys be careful this weekend. I may be up there tomorrow trying to, talk some people into going up there.
Yeah.
If I can.
Asked you last week, was you going?
I may be up. I'm trying to get up there. I might have to come by myself, but I'm trying to get up there. So maybe I'll see you up there.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, it can't be very far from y'all.
It's an hour.
It's not far. Yeah,
35-ish from here.
There's no road that goes there.
There's no easy way to get there.
It's to the country, but it's a beautiful drive.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, there is a road.
If you don't mind the mountain drive, it's a beautiful drive. Yeah. All right. Well, you have a good weekend.
Not in motorhome.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, you have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you and see you next week.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's pretty cool.
Lauren Holmes, wife of Eric Holmes and NASCAR spotter, joining us on the show Today, talk a little NASCAR. All right, guys, North Wilkesboro.
Yep.
What's the odds so we can make our picks? And
Take a look.
I'll pull the standings up real quick.
Congratulations last week on your Ryan Blaney pick, by the way. Where were they last week?
Atlanta.
Hotlanta. That's right. I forgot about that. Looking at the standings real quick, and I'll give you the odds. Ryan Blaney's creeping up on Tyler Reddick and Denny Hamlin. Denny continues to lead. He passed Tyler a week or two ago. He's 791. Tyler Reddick second at 767. With Blaney's win last week, he's now third at 726. Ty Gibbs, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Chris Buescher, Carson Hocevar, Christopher Bell, and Chase Briscoe round out the top 10. Daniel Suarez, William Byron, Bubba Wallace, Austin Cindric, SVG, and Eric Jones would be in the playoffs right now. Joey Logano would be the first driver out. To Lauren's point about him having a little bit of a rough year. But looking at the odds for this week as they return to North Wilkesboro after a 30-year break, Kevin, go ahead and pick your guy from last week. Ryan Blaney's the odds-on favorite. This is as of 3 hours ago. He's 4.5 to 1. Denny Hamlin and Christopher Bell 5 to 1, both of them. Kyle Larson 8 to 1. Joey Logano, Lauren knows her stuff. That's probably the best odds he's had all year. 12 to 1. Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, and Tyler Reddick, a crowded field at 14 to 1. William Byron 16 to 1. I love what the caption in here in the middle of these odds. Can Carson Hocevar go drama-free for all these laps? Carson Hocevar 25 to 1. Bubba Wallace 30 to 1. Chris Buescher, Ryan Preece 40 to 1. Yeah, we're getting pretty high after that. So there you go.
So here's the thing about Hocevar in this one.
Mm-hmm.
He don't need no help. He don't need nobody to push him somewhere. He just needs everybody to get the F out the way.
Out of the way.
Now, that's not saying somebody might not hook him or put him in the wall.
That's true.
But he don't need no help to win the race. So
I need no stinking.
That's awesome.
So take it as you will with that one. All right, who y'all got? William?
I'm going to take the 30 to 1. I'm going with Bubba Wallace.
Go with Bubba?
No Tyler.
No Tyler Reddick?
He's gave up.
Oh, you think he's trending down?
Tyler is number 2 in points. And been at the top of the points all year.
Oh my, the mighty have fallen. Basically, he was running away with it about 5 weeks ago.
Just got him ran over.
Tommy,
let's go with Joey Logano to try to turn things around.
There you
on
go.
His rough campaign.
No.
Not on these tracks.
We're not hearing.
You hope he finishes.
We're not hearing that magical name.
I remember these Martinsville, North Wilkesboro type races where somebody would lap the field. Remember that?
Yeah.
Somebody finished 6th last week.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and that ain't no road course.
It wasn't a road course. I'm gonna say this about SVG.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the talent to win this race, but I hope the first race in 30 years.
Oh,
in the moonshining capital of the world.
Jose,
we ain't gonna let this Aussie come up here and push us around the track and Junior Johnson's ghost washing in the stands.
He's from New Zealand.
Whatever. But he ain't coming across that ocean to win in North Wilkesboro. I hope he has a good weekend.
He's not going to win unless it's a road.
But I don't know if we got any country boys like that anymore that would put him in the wall. So I don't know.
My pick will.
Blaney did ride around the track last week without his helmet on, so she's talking about. I don't know if you guys seen the video. It's a cool video, but like you said, if you're anyone in charge of him or has any ties to him with money wise, like, hey, bro,
we might be putting that into the contract.
I saw you down a couple of beers a few while ago at the post race.
Yeah, right.
Now you just hauling ass around on your motorcycle without a helmet around Atlanta. So I don't know if they should have a problem with that. I'm not picking him this week. I am going. Hey, Tom, you went Logano?
Yes.
Logano to get back in the top 16.
Take your boy Ross Chastain.
I was gonna say Hocevar for fun.
Yeah, come on, dude.
I'm not going to. We're gonna get the Toyotas keep getting away from her. But like I said, short track, you don't. How about for the upset win, North Wilkesboro, Bad Brad Keselowski.
Gosh, we're picking Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski. What year is this? We're picking our winners.
Listen, short track. I'm giving the Ford the chance.
Well, they're racing at North Wilkesboro. What year are we
in North Wilkesboro? I'm giving.
Look
the
at there.
Ford
Is
the
there a
chance.
Ford in the top 10?
Probably not.
Ryan Blaney, and Chris Buescher.
Blaney and Buescher. I was leaning a little bit. I was looking for like a fifth or sixth place Toyota, but
Toyota is that's got to
they're
be
dominating.
The
Give
right
me-
now.
5 of the top 10. Chevy's 3, and then Ford 2. What you got, Chip?
Give me Denny Hamlin. I'm gonna take Denny.
All right, that's it for our first segment here at NASCAR. We're going to come back. We're going to talk the Open right now, live on
Literally.
KTCBroadcasting.com.
It is live right now.
The Open.
The Honda Summer Event is underway with red hot deals at Shelby Honda. Shop new, shop now. Check out the 2026 Honda CR-V LX. Lease it for $259 per month. Or how about the Honda Civic LX 2-door? Lease it for $199 per month. And see the new 2026 Honda Accord LX. Lease it for $249 per month. All during the Honda Summer Event. Come on in for all the details at the new Shelby Honda, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at ShelbyHonda.com. Sure, accidents happen, and if it happens to you, Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop in Cherryville is there to help. Sherry Schrum invites you to see them for your auto paint and body repair needs. And yes, they do insurance work as well. Your automobile will be looking good as new, so race on in to Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop, 7445 Dallas Cherryville Highway, right outside of Cherryville. Call 704-435-9241. Like them on Facebook, too.
KTC Broadcasting continues to celebrate our country's 250th birthday. We're giving away 4 $250 shopping sprees at 4 of our local merchants. Register to win today at the Mantil Mexican Restaurant, Highway 150 West in Cherryville, at Yippee Kaye in Uptown Shelby, at the Meeting Place on Main Street in downtown Lincoln, at Clayton Homes, Highway 74 east of Shelby, at the Great Outdoors, Highway 150 East Cherryville, Cotton Seafood on the Gastonia Highway, Lincoln, Heath Jackson Plumbing, Highway 150 West in Cherryville, at Country Camping Corner on Oak Grove Road in Kings Mountain, and at Duffy Chiropractic on Highway 150 East in Cherryville. The drawing will be held Friday, August 28th. Register today in our 250th birthday celebration giveaway.
When you put together a sports team, you want to get the best players possible. It's the same in the automotive repair business. You want to assemble the best mechanics, and they have at Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop. The very best technicians and the very best in auto body repair. And insurance work is welcome. They can do it all. They have the best team ever assembled. Come see for yourself. Even tires, too. At Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road in Kings Mountain. Online at oakgroveauto.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
A Carfax top-rated dealer for sales and service since 2019. You got to check it out. The Lithia Creek Tavern at the Lincoln Country Club in Lincoln. They have all your favorite beverages along with some great food, all kinds of sandwiches, and check out their weekly specials. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m., 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. on weekends. Book your event at the Lincoln Country Club. And for tea times, call the Pro Shop at 704-735-1382. The Lincoln Country Club and Lithia Creek Tavern, both at 2052 Country Club Road in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too. It's Mason Vitamin BOGO month at Dallas Express Pharmacy on Hoffman Street in Dallas. Yes, this month, buy 1 bottle of Mason Vitamins and get 1 free. It doesn't get any better than that. And Dallas Express Pharmacy has local honey now. Get yours today. You'll also find elderberry syrup, Burt's Bee Honey, CBD oil, and Nature's Truth vitamins. Stay healthy with a stop-in at Dallas Express Pharmacy, 111 North Hoffman Street in Dallas. Call 704-922-3001 for Dallas Express Pharmacy.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
What you know about golf, JP? Nothing.
Tiger Woods. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Morning, JP. I love you.
Oh, so I bring breakfast?
I did. I didn't say that. You brought a brother for breakfast to us, chicken, egg, and cheese. Will's over choking on his right now. So good. If you're going to come to watch Cherryville Sports, post 100, obviously, right now. And Cherryville football coming up here in a couple of weeks. Get you McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We enjoy our breakfast here every Saturday. And,
I sure appreciate McDonald's over here giving us some breakfast.
Yeah, kudos.
Yes, it does. It makes my belly feel good. Now we got a controversy in the U.S. in these. I want to call it. Why am I calling it the U.S. Open? I didn't even get the right. Even the British Open. I ain't even messing up that bad. I messed it up worse than it could be. The Open, okay, controversy, big time. And guys, and here it is. The first controversy is, how do we pronounce the leader? Is it Hebert or is it Herbert? Y'all thought we was going to talk about DeChambeau. That's what you call a Chanticleer, Tom. If you have a Chanticleer in your house, that's what you name him. That's his name, DeChambeau. Let me introduce you to my Chanticleer. His name is DeChambeau.
I make a motion going forward anytime we go through the leaderboard, if Bryson's on it, that Kevin gets to say his last name for us every time, whoever's doing it.
So, I don't know who Hebert is.
Lucas Herbert. Yeah.
Now, I'm looking at these flags. We did this last week.
Yeah.
Herbert's got a white star.
That's Australia.
Fox does not have a white star.
Yeah, Herbert. Lucas is Australian. Ryan is New Zealand. Ryan's a Kiwi.
So we've got the Aussies and the Kiwis atop the leaderboard.
That's what they call someone from New Zealand. It's a Kiwi.
Tied with the Kiwi is the Americans. Cameron Young, Ryan Gerard, Jackson Suber. At -6.
Jackson Suber in his first ever Open Championships tied for second.
Sam Burns from America,
who shot a 62, shot one of 2 62s yesterday. Herbert shot the other one. Herbert bogeyed 18. The only bogey he had on his card, if he pars 18, he shoots the all-time record for a score in a major, only the first 61 ever. Bogeyed 18 for 62. How are you disappointed shooting a 62? That's how.
That's the old joke. How'd you shoot a 62? I 3-putted 18.
That's right. If I'd parred 18, I would have shot a 61.
DeChambeau at 5 with a 2-stroke penalty. We're going to talk about that this morning. He's supposed to tee off at 10:30 a.m. Who'd I skip?
He said Tim. Oh, Siwoo. Siwoo.
I was waiting on you to do that, too.
Siwoo Kim from South Korea.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, too. They call him that.
And Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, too. Siwoo Kim is in that movie?
It takes too long to explain on a sports talk show.
Okay, I want a detailed report next week.
Yeah, we got where to find out.
No, I know the detailed report. It's a sports talk show. It has nothing to do with sports.
But Siwoo Kim?
All right, so
Siwoo is actually that's in
he's
the
probably
movie.
talking about some character. All right. Okay. Xander Schauffele and about 40 other people at -4. Justin Thomas, the Americans, Bud Colley, Scotty Scheffler at 4 under. Also at 4, not American, John Rahm.
I didn't get to say America every time you see that.
Thomas Dietrich, is that a German flag, Tom?
Yes.
Dietrich?
At the bottom there?
That's a German flag, yeah.
What is the fella below him?
That's
McIntyre.
Scotland. That's Robert McIntyre. That's Bobby Mack.
So the Scottish Robert McIntyre. Mm-hmm. Now, Tom, surely, you know.
We learned this one last week.
The guy tied with McIntyre.
It's close enough to where I can see the green, white, and red.
The king of Nike Golf himself. You want to pronounce that one for me?
Gosh, Kevin.
Tommy?
Molinari?
Yeah.
Yeah, Francesco Molinari.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, okay. I thought you wanted me to do the José Balles.
No, I wanted the Italian accent, Francesco Molinari. Like, I want to hear it like I was ordering dinner.
Molinari.
There we go.
Nice.
José Ballestar is tied of 20th with a bunch of other people at -3. Lowry's in there. Spawn. Oberg with an A is in there. Yeah. And Dracula's brother, Rasmus Nergard Peterson, is in there. All right. And Sung J M, he's in there. All right, golfers are fun. All right, so let's talk a little bit about.
You know what? I don't see that flag that got Chip in trouble last week. They must not play golf out there.
Which one's
one?
that?
Switzerland or the Norway one that I thought that I mentioned as a cross, even though it had no cross on it.
Switzerland, you moron.
Well, let's find us some.
Yes, Will, that was harsh.
Let's find some DeChambeau controversy.
Oh Lord.
That's why I retired. That's why I retired from teaching. My patience is gone.
All right,
You
so
are a moron.
It was funny. We talked junk to each other.
Yeah.
So we go to the video of DeChambeau.
DeChambeau.
Now, Chip, you want to explain kind of the rules on loose impediments, things that are not loose impediments, improving your lies, improving your swings?
From my understanding, the RNA's ruling, the RNA being the Royal Ancient Golf Club, the group who organizes or orchestrates the Open Championship, their ruling was that it had nothing to do with where the ball was. And not even this was part of it, but even before this, that DeChambeau, he missed way right, as you can tell. He's in the weeds, and they were trying to find his ball. He actually hit a provisional because they weren't sure if he was going to find his ball. He got in here and started trouncing around, and there's commentary about how harsh or how heavy he's stepping all over the place, and so he's knocking down a lot of the tall grass around the area. The RNA later ruled that he inadvertently, not on purpose, but he inadvertently improved his lie. Again, improving his lie doesn't necessarily have to do with where the ball is lying. It can also, if you are trying to give yourself a better, clearer swing path, and they are saying that basically him stepping is there you go. I meant to send you that picture earlier, but they basically him, as much as he was stepping around, and there's you want to see where you're shooting towards, the angle of where you're going to be hitting your swing, but just as much as he stepped around, they're saying that he stepped down a big amount of that grass, especially on where his swing path would be, and thus improved his lie. And everybody's talking about intent. It does not matter the intent. They are saying whether he meant to do it or not is not the point. The point is they're saying that he did it, and thus he was assessed a 2-stroke penalty. There's a lot of debate, a lot of questions about this. The question that I think
here's another hole, not even that hole.
Yeah.
There's another instance of what they think he's doing here. So the ball's there. He takes his practice swing behind the ball. Now watch this. So watch this step he takes right here. Over the ball. So he takes. Mm-hmm. Do you see what he did, Chip?
Yep.
So this is another thing he's being accused of for the folks on the radio. And I know you can't see, so you go back and watch. Boom. He's practicing behind the ball. Then he steps to practice on the other side of the ball, which no golfer in the history of the world has ever done, to put his foot behind his golf ball to take his practice swing to step down the grass behind his ball.
It ain't cheating till you get caught.
Well, in golf, that's not how it's supposed to work, right, Chip?
Yeah, that's a peculiar way to practice.
So they put.
That's a nice way of saying he's a cheater.
Well, it's supposed to be the honor code. And some golf fans are mad that because Bryson's saying he didn't mean to do that, he didn't do that, and he's not admitting to it, that he shouldn't be penalized based on the honor code system. So there's a big controversy about this. But this one clearly to me, and you can see the swing path too, Chip.
Mm-hmm.
Both the swing path is clear that he did that, and this one right here, there's no reason for him to do what he just did right there. None reason. I've been playing golf I don't know how many years of my life.
Oh, there's a reason.
Well,
he's cheating.
Right. There's definitely a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason he's cheating in a golf tournament.
So definitely, I would have talked to him about both of these if I was them. Like, what are you doing here? What made you step right there to do that? So,
I'd say give him another 2-stroke penalty. I would.
I don't think y'all like Jumbo.
He's a douchebag.
Well, the question, and that was the question that was brought, and I don't know the answer to this. I obviously don't work for the RNA, and I don't know the answer to this. But the flip side of this question was, okay, because there are those golf fans who are looking, saying, if you look at the entire clip of what DeChambeau did on the 5th hole, which is where this occurred like yesterday, they're saying, okay, he's assessing his shot, he's stepping to get to his ball. What was so egregious about that? The and these same folks are saying, okay, if this is Rory or if this is Scotty, are they assessing the penalty to him? I don't know the answer to that question. I mean, I would hope that RNA is going to be fair, would be fair to anybody, and that if they saw all that they're just looking at the evidence being presented to them.
If it's Roy playing over there, he's not getting that penalty. We all know that's not going to happen.
I don't think
we don't know that.
Roy wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't go in. He
wouldn't go in there stomping around like he's.
He wouldn't do that. This one is not as egregious as the other one.
It's Bush League.
You should look at the early parts of the clip. I honestly think what he's doing beforehand. You didn't see what he's been there for a while at this point. And like this grass was not all down before he got there.
Yeah, look at all that stuff.
That's part of the issue.
He's Bush League.
So to me, and as far as swinging, that ball down here is not that hard to hit and get out if you can swing your club. So him knocking the swing path out here, to me, is bigger than him stomping the ball behind it to get a better whatever lie, because you can go down and get the golf ball.
Apparently the RNA would agree with you on that.
But you moving this right here to swing, it's the same thing as being in the woods. You go back and there's a limb hanging down on the tree. You can't tell your caddy. You can't tell your caddy to hold the limb.
Right.
That's basically what he's doing here. And so to me that because when he goes back and he comes through, that might cause him to miss the ball on his swing.
That grass will grab it.
Right. Yeah. Or it barely go to.
He might even not even touch the ball at all because of the swing path thing. The ball being down the grass, him stomping on it, to me isn't as bad. It's still a penalty, but the swing path thing is definitely, to me, something that he dang did.
I was at work yesterday and missed this whole thing, and I thought we were going to be talking this morning about the fact this is only the second time ever in history that there had been 262s shot in a major on the same day, and that's not even part of the story right now. So yeah, I don't, and I mean he's still in it. I mean, he's at 5 under. He's only 3 off the lead.
The first one I showed you when he went back and they showed the path. The swing path was the one I thought was the damaging one.
Here's the question that's going to be curious, and this
one right here.
This is where Golf Channel will get. I mean, and he's been there a while at that point. All this is marked down,
right,
or chopped, or stomped on, or stepped on at that point.
Look, I mean, he stepped on the part right there where his golf club was going to swing. Boom.
Mm-hmm. And again, as the RNA said, because there's. This that became a point of debate I saw on social media last night was, well, he didn't. How can you tell? He's trying to assess his shot. He didn't mean to do that. Intent is not and that RNA acknowledged that. The intent is not the problem. They are stating he inadvertently did this.
Well, Chip, I didn't mean to hit it out of bounds.
I'm going to start doing that. Yeah,
I didn't mean to hit it in the water.
Right.
Like, what do you mean you didn't mean to cause a pit? Nobody. Jeez. But this is the funny thing about Bryson, too, that gets me, is he's the champion of the I'm going out late and I'm going to hit 1,000 balls on the tee range.
Well, he's sitting there. Well, he sat there, and apparently at one point in the argument, they were trying to read what he was saying to them, and he told the organizers, or told the rules officials, he said, "If y'all give me this penalty, I will not play tomorrow." That's why there was a big to do about whether or not he was actually going to play.
Give him the penalty. Go ahead.
That didn't hurt their feelings.
Yeah, I was about to say. All right, okay, well.
So Chip, I like seeing the argument online about golfers will argue about, should you spend more time on the range, more time playing? And always in my life,
yes.
I've always been the playing guy. I always go play because there's no almost every shot on the course is not flat on a range hitting straight at something. Like you're on the side of a hill, you're in the rough, you got a good lie, you got a bad lie. So, like, playing is way more better to me. But I get it. So I like to, if I'm going on the ranges, to me it's a warm-up thing and get loose thing, make sure I'm hitting my shot solid thing. I would much rather spend an hour or two putting and chipping than just pounding drivers and stuff. Like, this man is 40 years old and can hit at 350 years old or 350 yards. At what point, Chip, do the oh my God, I can't hit the driver straight? Like what is he doing? Like, I don't get, as a professional golfer, real quick.
Yeah.
What they're all out there hitting so many drivers for, when you know you can walk out there, I'm gonna hit it 300, and like, it's not like, if I've hit a million shots in my life and you ain't figured out by now, you're not gonna hit 100 more and be like, oh, got it, Will. There's the magic one. I found the swing. I'm gonna do that the rest of my life.
I would still say, even the pros, they have, if the best ball striker of this generation is Scotty Scheffler.
This is weird, the after the round thing to me.
Well,
the before the round hit, whatever.
But yeah, I disagree with that because if you go back a few months to either in the end of the second round or the third round at Augusta, Rory, who's he had a 6-shot lead going into Saturday, the biggest lead of all time going into the weekend at Augusta. At the end of Saturday, he's either tied for the lead or has a 1-shot lead. That lead evaporated. So he he acknowledged in interviews. He said, "There was apparently I had if there's and to answer your question, if there's a persistent swing flaw that you're doing in a round that you're just trying to get, you're not going to simulate course conditions. But if it's something with your swing that you have consistently done throughout the round, and that's what Rory said. He was like, at the end of the round, I was pulling a lot of my drives. Harry Diamond, his caddy, he's like, well, let's go to the range and let's go clear ahead and hit some balls, and kind of reassess where we're at. He says, and I had an adjustment there. He said, and that helped going into Sunday. So again, that would be.
I think I could see that. Yeah. I think mostly it's mental.
It is. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's part of it too.
But I get like, hey, I'm pulling the driver right now. Let's go aim a little right or left. Let's go figure it out in range where I should aim.
When you're hitting,
I get that.
And when there's,
but this dude is not doing that. Well, and some of these dudes are not doing it. Here's my point. I think that would be a lot better if he would go back to the hotel with a nice, beautiful woman and relax for the night, have some wine, and chill out. As opposed to go out, like what I'm saying. He's got to go out there and walk and compete tomorrow. Your body can only take so much. You're how many 100 miles away from home, and you're out here hitting balls. You're 2 off the lead, and you're just mad because they gave you a penalty, and you're wasting time and energy. And it's just, to me, it's a time and energy waster.
But that's also with me. When I
ain't never seen Tiger Woods hitting after the range. Him and the blondes get in the car, take some pills, and head off.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference.
Phil Mickelson too.
Where is Tiger Woods right now?
With Phil Mickelson and some blondes.
That's where he is. Phil's not playing in this either, is he?
I just told you where they're at.
He's not.
They're at the Kings Mountain Casino down here.
Phil's
Tom.
got some other issues going on right now. He's got a lot on his plate right now.
Women issues, Tom. Women issues. They all have women issues.
What a shame.
But no, I was just like, again, after a long round, to me, a little rest and relaxation might be a little bit better.
And to your point,
but that is relaxing if that's what you like doing. That is,
he's a psycho.
Well,
I get it. I've played around and been like, man, I suck.
And like to your point too, Rory talked about the same time because everybody after the third round Saturday this year at the Masters, people asked Rory because he went from a 6-shot lead to like a 1-shot lead or tie, and they're like, are you stressed out? Are you worried about it? And he's like, I won this last year. He's like, I can go in the champions locker room and have my club sandwich. No, I'm fine. So he had a better mentality about it. He went to the range for a specific purpose in that scenario, and who knows what? Maybe Bryson's doing the same thing in that. Who knows? He's like to Will's point, maybe that's a way for him. If he's got a lot of pent up frustration from all this, maybe he's just clearing his head. Right? Let me go beat the fire out of some golf balls for a minute.
I go to the range just have a bad day at work. I'm going to the range.
Yeah.
I get.
So I get your point too. You get away from it as well. Relax.
As long as you don't do this, so you can go in and hit 100 golf balls. Drive it up to this little hole.
Oh, Jordan.
And then go 0 for 1, 0 for 2, and then 0 for...
I feel so bad for him. I've been there.
That's the guy. He won this tournament the last time it was at this location. He won this tournament.
All right, so I could fix his putting right now. I've seen this clip one time, and I already know what he's doing wrong.
To quote Kevin Kistner, it's a 3-foot putt. Put it in.
Right. Well, I'm look at it. First off, he's a psycho because he's lining this joker up.
He's.
I don't want to 4-putt it. Everybody's going to be really laughing at me.
Jordan, buddy.
So here's what he does, Chip. He's slapping it. Watch this. He ain't even stroke. It's a slap. There's a reason you're missing that. He's straight slapping it like a 14-year-old learning how to play golf instead of a smooth stroke through the ball.
That guy.
It's like he hit it like a baseball for you folks if you're not golfing. Like you know the ball's there, you hit it, you go through instead of just a smooth stroke through.
10 years ago,
it's hard to explain it, but
10 years ago, he was easily the best putter on the tour, and the best mid to long range putter that we had seen in a long time. He was winning tournaments, hitting 20, 25 footers regularly, and it's just I don't.
He's also putting cross-handed, Chip.
No, that's always been his. He's always had that grip.
Well, maybe don't do that.
I'm not going to tell a guy who's won 3 majors and is a PGA Championship away from the Grand Slam to change his putting, except his putting grip.
Well, they'll all change to everything else. Change that. I mean, come on. They'll do aim point. They'll do aim point and then hold the putter on. Come on. Duh. No wonder you can't. Okay, well, watch this also. The point of holding it backwards is so you don't break your wrist, too.
Man, he breaks
Watch his wrist breaking his back.
I mean, it just crumbles.
Break. All that. Like, dude, that's what I'm telling you. Speaking, he needs to go to he needs to go to putting green with a psychologist. That'll save more strokes right there than
guys, we're on 61 watch right now. Ryan Fox just went to 7 under through 16. If he birdies the last 2 holes, he breaks the record that they tied yesterday and shoots 61. And he's got a par 5. And that's with a bogey. If he doesn't bogey, he just needs one more birdie to shoot a 61. Wow. I like Ryan's a super nice dude. He and his caddy both talked to Lindsay and I at Quail Hollow this year back in May. They're super good dude. I like Ryan. So
what do you know about the 1-ball rule, Chip?
1-ball rule?
So
you have to play the same ball?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You have to play the same exact brand, everything.
Okay. Yes.
So like, I'll let this what Tom calls a British guy, Chip says is just an open guy. Explain it.
There's a rule in place at the Open this week that you'll never ever see at your golf club, and it's all to do with this. Take a look at the local rules for the Open and you'll see model local rule G4, but you might know this better as the 1-ball rule. It's really only ever used in big tournaments, and it says each shot you play in a round must be played with the same brand and model of ball. So if I've got a TaylorMade TP5 and I tee off on Thursday with this at the first hole at Royal Birkdale, I have to use this brand of ball for every shot I play during that opening round. If I lose it or I put another ball into play, it must be another TP5. If I use the TP5X, I've breached the rule and I'm going to be in trouble. This rule is so strict it even governs colours. So if I start with a white ball, for example, I can't change to a different colour during the round.
That's racist.
What happens if you get this wrong? Let's say you start with a TP5, lose it, rummage around in your bag and discover later you've put a TP5X into play. Well, you're going to start getting penalised shots, and the shots can soon start adding up. You add on a stroke for every hole where you've used a different make or model of ball, and once you've realised it, you have to fix it by putting the right brand and model of ball into play by the time you tee off on the next hole. If you don't, you'll be disqualified. Now, you may think that no one ever gets this wrong, especially on the pro tours where players are basically handed dozens of balls before every tournament, but it does happen occasionally, and it's pretty embarrassing when a player is caught out. So let's hope this week there are no casualties. Thanks for joining me.
So what you learned, Tom, is make sure you label your balls and keep up with them.
Here's my question. Now, this might be a little.
You don't have to you don't have to play the whole tournament. You said just that one round.
That round, like that Friday or Saturday.
So they could get really strict about this and make sure it has to be the same number.
They could. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Like to me, like as long as the same ball you teed off with, like what does it matter? Like who cares? Like,
that's what I would say. Like if you go to a different ball the next hole, who cares? I mean, it's just snobby British.
Stupidity. Well, another thing, like Chip, I guess, is it because they don't want you? Let's say on a par 3, I would want it to spin.
Right.
On a softball.
And on the par 5 of the next hole, I want it to bounce through the fairway and roll
and run. Yep.
But they don't want you to do that.
Or and these guys are so.
But the guy next to me might be using the different ball that I want.
Wow.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like
Goes back
it's
to the
a
honor
weird.
code.
Like it's not like it's no. But my thing is like say so if you make the argument, the balls should be the same like baseball, football. Everybody use the same. But that's not the case. It's the only sport where everybody's using their own ball. Like,
own
everybody's
brand
not
of-
using their hockey puck or their own tennis. I'm not serving my own tennis brand
Yeah.
of tennis. So, like, that is a difference. Like, we're playing the different balls. So, what is it? So, it's not like we're saying, I don't know, it's just that's a weird rule like that guy. Like the British guy said, Tom.
Snobby British rule. It's the open. It's the open.
It is the oldest Open championship in the world.
Well, I'll just say this: do you put stuff in your boot, Chip?
in my boot.
Your boot.
I don't have a boot.
That's what the British call a trunk of a car, a boot. But we're in America, we don't call it that.
Well, they're not in America this week.
But we're in America. We're in America. We can call it what we want. We're here in America.
When did it change from the British Open?
It's never been. It's not supposed to be. Technically, he's right, but I'm just saying we're in America. We don't say lorry. We don't call our yard a garden. We don't call people wankers.
It's acceptable over here.
You ought to hear what they call cigarettes in England.
It's acceptable. It's acceptable over here to call it the British Open.
But exactly. In the United States, we call it the British Open. Over there, they can call it what they want.
That's the British Open.
All right.
Not initially.
All right, Chip.
Yes, sir.
You're putting for a 59.
On the first nine?
Yeah, on the front nine.
Okay, gotcha. Now I'm with you.
You're putting for a historic 59 on the LPGA Tour, and you line up your putt and you go to putt. What do you see wrong with this?
Get out
picture?
of my view, camera guy. Get out of my view.
The camera guy is almost directly down the hole line, looking back at the. Like you're supposed to,
dude. Get away!
Like for the folks on the radio, like it's not like the camera people are like, this dude's off the green, back in the gallery or something. He's on the fringe, looking straight.
Just out of
straight
the water.
up the par. Straight up the putt, right at the lady. And like I said, this is for a 59. Like,
let me ask you about this too. With and you might not have as much ADD as I do, but like if you're getting ready to line up your tee shot and somebody's standing directly behind you,
I can't stand that.
Does that mess with you at all? Is that
somebody trying to read your line?
Or no, like on a tee shot, like when you're getting ready to hit a shot, not necessarily on the green or on the green as well, Tom. If somebody's directly behind you,
that's a no in pro golf though. You don't go behind somebody.
It's right.
You're supposed to stand to the side and.
Right.
You can jump in there as soon as they make contact. They do that all the time.
Okay. And it can also be distracting if you're directly behind.
I would say you're correct. I don't mind them being there if they're there when I put the tee down.
Okay. I got it.
As long as they don't walk there while I'm already teed up and about to practice swing. About to swing. Like,
I've got a buddy of mine, and it's one of those subtle etiquette things. But for somebody you're used to playing with people who don't stand directly behind you, it gets my peripheral vision, and I'm like, okay.
I've always tried,
and I have enough struggles anyway to hit the ball well.
I play with a bunch of country people, and we all know to stand
just off to the side a little.
Off to the side, but behind you. Not off to the side in front of you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're off to the side.
And give yourself. There's I try to give if I'm playing with somebody, unless it's a cramped tee box or somewhere, there's like a 10-foot window. I'm trying to make sure I'm out of their line of sight. I try not to distract.
I stay in the golf court.
Okay.
I'll be like, go ahead and hit it.
I'm gonna stay in the shade.
All right, who's your picks to finish it off?
Oh gracious,
DeChambeau.
That was my other question. So, and we might talk about that. I'll have to call. We believe. I'll call in next week. But what happens when he loses this tournament by one shot? What happens when he loses this tournament by one shot?
He's gonna lose his mind.
That will be the talking
Don't
point.
cheat. How about that?
That's what I figured Tom was gonna say. I agree. Like, well, how about you didn't move the grass?
And I looked up.
He really do not like DeChambeau. Like,
I don't like cheaters. I don't like Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. Cheaters. I don't like cheaters. I don't like cheaters who. I can see if he's a good guy. I'm not gonna debate. I'm not gonna say he sucks or anything.
Right? Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But I hate people who are extremely talented and then can't stand to lose anything, so they cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I get what.
So Jim Harbaugh.
It's a competitive advantage, Tom.
No, they're cheating.
I know.
It's not that you're not good at what you do. You're very good at what you do. You just can't stand losing.
Yeah.
And I get that. I get that. But
But
then you
how
resort to cheating.
How do you look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and really feel like I won that?
See, but Chip, you have something they don't. It's called a conscience.
Because the word "won" happened.
It's
it doesn't matter
because
Chip, if they would have lost, they would have had to look in the mirror and admit that
the-
they're a loser, and they won't do that.
It's the Catholic guilt that's been installed in you since a child.
No, I'm converted. I wasn't Catholic as a kid.
It's same thing as me. It's just like you carry around the Catholic guilt. You better get to confession this week. So that's why you don't cheat. That's why when you do cheat, you
Chip's
feel
converted.
Mine was downloaded and installed at a later date. I had an upgrade.
But
So was you Pentecostal before?
I looked up Phil.
Yeah.
Come on, Phil.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What's wrong with these guys?
They talked. I forget who it was. Somebody talked about. Look at the the two best golfers of the 2000s, and the hurdles that they've given themselves off the course.
But what I don't understand, man, is like, isn't he married to he was married to like a Phoenix Suns cheerleader, whatever.
They are. I think they're. I mean, as far as I know, they're still.
It's like, okay, so you got your trophy wife and all that stuff, but I was like, if you want to do stuff like that, you don't have to force the issue anyway. I mean, I don't understand these guys. I mean, I really don't. It's like, why are you doing this? I mean, I just don't understand. It's just like, it makes no sense.
Who was Tiger married to?
A beautiful Swedish supermodel. And you're still, what?
I thought she was a nanny.
I mean, it's just, I don't get it.
Tom Brady got cheated on for a jiu-jitsu instructor. Like, the prettiest, richest athlete of all time got cheated on by a jiu-jitsu instructor. Don't let you ladies do
It's human nature. You want what you can't have. You want what you don't have.
So your picks for the golf.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gonna go with.
I thought we went way. I was like,
we did go way off the rails.
Ask for a pick for golf. Y'all start about Phil again.
Tommy over here reeling everything in on these married folk because he's celebrating 25.
Congratulations,
years.
yes, congratulations.
My big
Awesome.
guy.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I'm not trying to do this high and mighty thing, but it's just like
No,
dude,
sir. I'm
it's
just
like
congratulating you on your
thank you.
27
I'm
years.
not trying to be like high and mighty, he who has not sinned and all that. But I'm just saying, it's like, dude.
It's not wrong to hold people to proper standards, Tom.
Dude, it's like it's some woman at a country club. You know what I mean? It's just some. What are you doing?
Well, one of them was Pat Perez's wife.
Like,
one of them was one of the other golfers' wives.
I was trying to save him from doing that, he did it anyway.
So besides that, Tom, who do you got to pick
For the third time
to win the Open?
For the third time.
I mean, at least go to the club. Pay for it. Just pay for it. Anyway,
we need a website. Tom's sexual advice for pro athletes.
Pay for it. I mean, seriously.
Send me $500. I'll tell you the most common sense thing to do.
Sponsored by Gambling Problem.
Pay for the limo.
Welcome to Dr. Tom. Therapy for free.
I don't get it.
Listen,
you're in your 50s. Pay for it.
do you know how many? Do y'all know how many sweater vests we can sell with his logo on it?
That's what
Tom's Love Line sweater vest.
Oh, he dropped the bomb. He dropped the bomb last week. He just dropped the bomb and just kept moving this week. You in your 50s. Pay for it.
My face hurts.
It's a fact. I mean, hey, Bill Belichick pays for it. I mean,
we might need to go to break.
He's at his 70s.
We're trying to pick our winners to the tournament here, JP.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Anyway, okay,
So y'all can
I'm
calm down a
done.
little bit.
I'm done.
So how does that make you feel about John Rahm coming back from 4 strokes
He's
back?
got a good chance. Just saying.
Do you have Francesco Molinari with the comeback? Or are you going with the German Dietrich?
I'm going Scotty. Scotty's going to come back.
That's not a bad pick.
Oh, me.
He's right there for
you know
under.
what? You know what? I'm going to my gambling app and putting $20 on him.
I mean, every tournament he's finished second in, he's had a bad Thursday and Friday. He didn't have a bad Thursday and Friday this week.
Chip, who you got?
I'm going with the hometown hero. Everybody, this is about 10 minutes from Tommy Fleetwood's childhood home. I'm going with Tommy. Come on, Tommy and Ian. Get your first major.
William.
DeChambeau.
He thinks he gets it together. 3 strokes back. 2 of them he's trying to get back. Let's go with. Man, I picked John Rahm to win every tournament, and he don't, so I'm not going.
I tell you, look, another sleeper pick for you, Kevin. You watch out for two guys, Cam Young and
I was
Sam
about
Burns.
to say Cam Young's about to win this thing.
Cam Young,
give me Cameron Young.
Yeah, or Sam Burns. Burns was second last month in the U.S. Open and was a putt away from tying Wyndham Clark.
You know why I don't like Sam Burns?
Oh, you remember last year's U.S. Open, aren't you?
No, I just don't like 2 one-syllable names like that.
Oh, okay.
It's just, I don't know.
Sam's about to burn the field, man.
Sam Burns. It ain't no fun. No, there's nothing fun to say about it. I mean, I guess you could make some Sam Burns stuff jokes, but no bear.
Cam Young's a good pick.
Well, we got to shut up about golf. Take a break. We come back. We got a lot of baseball to go to. Guys, last week on the show, I remember I said, y'all got any more news notes about baseball? Talk about standings and bad umpires. We said no. It was the All-Star break. Good job, guys. We'll be back in a minute. KTC Broadcasting.
Tee it up for a great golf experience at the Cherryville Golf and Country Club. And yes, the course is open to the public 7 days a week. For your tee time, give them a call, 704-435-6597. Tune your game up with their driving range. And on Friday, come on out for the Captain's Choice, starting at 5:30. And for that special event, keep the Cherryville Country Club in mind, with several event packages available. That's the Cherryville Golf and Country Club, 200 Club Drive, Cherryville. Online at cherryvillegolf.com.
Yes, the rates are great, and they are open to the public 7 days a week. We're talking about Westport Golf Course in Denver. They are at the top of the list of must-play courses in our area. Play and ride 18 holes Monday through Thursday for $45. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and holidays, $59. Seniors play and ride 18 holes Monday through Friday for $35. For your tee time, call 704-489-8088. The Westport Golf Course, 7494 Golf Course Road South in Denver. Online at westportgc.com. Bonus Bucks is yours at Honda Motorcycles in Shelby. Get from $500 to $1,000 back at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby. Get Bonus Bucks with a purchase of 2025, 2026, and even 2027 select models. Again, from $500 to $1,000 in Bonus Bucks. Use your Bonus Bucks toward accessories, a Honda Care protection plan, or a down payment. Take your pick. Get your Bonus Bucks now. From Honda Motorcycles in Shelby, 4402 East Hixson Boulevard. Serving the area for over 50 years.
It's time to dive into your new pool from Gage Pool and Spa in Gastonia. If you already have a pool, Gage Pool and Spa has all your pool chemicals to keep your pool sparkling clean. And they also carry pool supplies and accessories, even floats for the kids and big kids. And they do pool water testing. Just bring a sample in and they'll help you keep your pool and spa sparkling clean. Open 10 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 on Saturday. 3025 Union Road in Gastonia. Call 704-861-8311. Online at GagePoolandSpa.com.
Some people say there are doers, and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers, like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain.
Down in Shelby, North Carolina, where the hard work runs deep, G-Mode's making deals while the town's still half asleep at HM Industries. They're helping dreams come true, turning old worn-out houses into something shiny and new. White vinyl windows, black trim looking clean, best looking houses this side of Caroline Green. From the front porch light to the living room floor. Gene and his crew keep folks coming back for more. HM Industries rolling strong and proud, making homes in Shelby stand right out in the crowd. Luxury vinyl plank floors laid smooth wall to wall. Vinyl siding, new windows, they can handle it all. If your home needs fixing up, you know where to go. G-Mode and his team are the best folks you'll know.
Call 704-434-9900. Online at hmindustriesinc.com.
I'm Lon Helton, inviting you to join me as I count down the week's top 30 with my co-host Jason Aldean, who's taking his kids on the road this summer.
They're so used to it that they just got to go and take over and do their thing. And they're like, where's my backstage pass? I'll see you guys in a little bit.
That's Jason Aldean this week on Country Countdown USA. Wednesday at 1 p.m. on WCSL 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, and KTCBroadcasting.com.
Grizzly the Greeter says, come on down and see Robert and Miranda and help celebrate our country's 250th birthday at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville. Now get $250. No, wait a minute. Double that. Get $500 off any new or used Liberty Shed. Get your new Liberty Shed of your dreams with only one payment down on any shed, $14,000 and under. And take 20% off a vinyl tea house and gazebo with a swing. Plus military and first responder discounts too. Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes, Highway 150 East in Cherryville, right across from Ace Hardware.
Hi folks, this is Buddy Cheney, owner of ProMotion Motor Company. It's summertime, time to sun, fun, or start on your next new adventure. And what better way to begin your summer fun than by purchasing a quality pre-owned vehicle from ProMotion Motor Company, where summer savings begin the moment you hit the lot. SUVs, trucks, sedans, convertibles, Wranglers. We keep over 80 vehicles in stock at all times. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. We have the capability to get you financing from ProMotion Motor Company, located at 2527 East Main Street, Lincoln, or call us at 704-735-0303 or visit us online at www.promotionmotors.com.
Carolina's Commercial Realty is the only triple realty in Shelby, offering sales, listings, and leasings. Owner Rick Francis has been serving this area for 40 years with his insurance companies and now can offer commercial, residential sales, purchases, and leasing. Rick has been involved with many community activities and is here to help you with your commercial and residential real estate needs. Just call 704-477-2338 for Rick Francis and Carolina's Commercial Realty. Office located at 1230 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, Suite 5. Online at Carolina's Commercial Realty and Associates.com. Up to $10,000 in rebates. You heard right. Up to $10,000 in rebates when you buy a new Bobcat skid steer or track loader at Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment in Forest City. Come in for all the details and start moving dirt. Also, Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment has 2.99% APR financing for 120 months on Bobcat tractors. That's another great deal. And remember, Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment for mowers by Bobcat, Toro, and Warhawk. Red hot summer deals are waiting for you at Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment, 221 Daniel Road, Forest City.
Some people say there are doers, and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
Hey,
Hey.
JP.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up?
What-
We weren't prepared. Will and I weren't prepared to carry that part of the show.
It was not. Not prepared at all.
So we're still recovering from the last segment.
Yeah.
We're still catching our breath.
Major League Baseball, Tampa Bay's 2.5 games over the Yanks. 8 over the Red Sox, who are at 500 in the Central. White Sox in first half game over Tom's Guardians. 3 over Will's Twins, who have made it to 500.
Oh, boy.
500.
Look here. Who come back at the All-Star break, boy, we're going to go all the way to the top.
Playoff.
Playoff, bam.
There are now 7 teams in the American League at 500 or above. It's been 5 for most of the season, so congratulations.
At best.
Congratulations to the Twins and the Rangers for getting over 500, and the Red Sox for getting to 500 this week. So they're now all 3 of them could lose 1 or 2 games this weekend, and all 3 be back to below 500, and we'll all be back to the 4.
I mean, all I have to lose is the next game
Right.
to be back.
Y'all lose 1, Red Sox lose 1, and then Rangers lose 2. So there you go. You have almost the whole American League. The A's, I saw someone else talk about that online the other day, how they were in first place a couple weeks ago, and now are dropped. They're down to 4th.
Now the Red Sox is red hot though right now. They're on like a 13-game winning streak,
something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I did not know that. I know it says they've won their last 10, and the A's have lost their last 10. Go ahead, Tom.
Really, the A's have lost 10 straight.
Yep.
Wow. They were doing well.
At least. Might be more than that. Braves. 3 games now.
Man,
over
they were
the
killing
Phillies.
it early in the year. I know Gerald's upset about that. Sorry, Gerald.
Miami is 5, Tom, and now the Nationals are at 500. 4 teams. Braves got some work to do now. This is not a foregone conclusion at all, like they thought it was early in the season. How did they get over 10 games? I thought we saw 9 at one point.
It was close. I mean,
I remember a 9.
Yes.
I think, but I don't know over the 10. But Tommy, you got 3 games barking up the tree at them right now.
Yeah.
It's not just like 1 or 2.
It's a combination of the Braves they've kind of stalled, and then the Phillies have just been since the coaching change, since Mattingly's taken over, they've had one of the best records in baseball.
You knew that Chip was going to get that in.
Absolutely.
The Brewers have a 6-game lead in the Central over the Cubs, and 8.5 over the Cardinals, and 10 over the Pirates. Although all those teams are well over 500 right now for the time being. Out in the West, Dodgers 12.5 game lead over the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are still over 500, which makes an interesting wild card race. Mm-hmm. In the American League, Yankees are in, Guardians in, Twins are in right now. Will. That means
started on the bottom. Now we here.
Y'all would be facing, I guess, the 3 seed, which would be
a lot of baseball to be played.
Yeah.
The Guardians would be the 5 seed.
Hey, your team's name's the Guardians, by the way.
And the Yankees the 4.
Is what it is.
That C stands for Chief Wahoo, doesn't it? There
at some point, Tom, I can feel that. That's the easiest way to say if you will. And they'll pretty much F the whole situation, I think.
I mean, I'm over here celebrating. He's like, oh, yeah, it's a lot of baseball to be played.
A lot of baseball
I mean, we was on the very bottom of the list. Very bottom of the list. We back in the hunt now. I can celebrate a little bit.
You're all playing for the right to have your butts handed to you by a National League team in the World Series.
So what?
So what? Who remembers who loses the World Series? Tell me the last 5 World Series losers.
The Yankees was one of
them. Nobody cares about who loses the World Series. Nobody cares.
The last 2 have been American League teams.
Yeah. I'm just, I mean, and you know that Milwaukee will get smoked by the Dodgers. They're like, oh, they got
the part that's going to stink about this right now is everybody's talking about the trade deadline coming up, and obviously the big name out there is Tarek Skubal with the Tigers. The Dodgers have the best farm system and the best pieces to trade for him, and that's and I mean nobody. That's what.
And the rich get richer.
Yeah.
Well, there might not be baseball next year because these players are swearing at the All-Star break. They're like, no salary cap.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh, this is going to get, and the owners have got
ugly.
Yeah, the owners have drawn their line in the sand as well.
It's going to get ugly, and I don't think there'll be opening day in the springtime next year.
I think the owners have been preparing for a couple years now. They've got their war chest set aside. They can afford to not play a lot longer than the players can.
And it's hard to pick a side because who you on? The multi-millionaires or the billionaires?
Right.
Whose side are you on in this one?
I advocate, and to your point, Tom, I'll give you both sides real quick. I advocate for a salary cap. Y'all, I know y'all laughed me out of the room because I'm a Yankees fan, and that's counterproductive to the historic success of my franchise. But I do. I think it's the only major professional sport that doesn't have a salary cap. I do think in the end it does promote more equity and more a more competitive balance for the product. That being said, my dad gave me a great analogy during the strike in the mid-'90s, and I thought this was great. He said, if I'm paying you to mow my lawn, and I start you paying, I'm gonna pay you $10 every time you mow the lawn, and I start paying you 10. It's like, you know what, you're doing a good job. We're going to increase that to $12. It pays me $12. All right, you're doing a good job. I'm going to increase that to $15, and so forth and so on. And then one day I come back and say, you're still doing the same job, you're still doing the same quality of work, but we're going to back that back down to 12, or we're going to back that back down to 10. If I'm the person doing the work, I'd have a problem with that. So I get the player. I see the player side of it as well. This is one of those where it's a very, once you get to the show, even the most successful players or the recent call-ups from the minor leagues, even the least successful players here are making a salary that the rest of us could only dream of.
Right.
And so that at that point, you can't really sit here and make a complaint about you can't support yourself.
Well, here's what I feel about it. The last strike almost took baseball out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your fans are everyday people, and for the two companies to put their livelihood on the line by even thinking about another strike, I think it's ridiculous, because the last strike they had almost took baseball out of contingency, and with the rise of soccer right now, there's a fourth player in the game now. I wouldn't,
or fifth if you want to count hockey too. I mean,
well,
hockey and soccer will never have the appeal that baseball has.
Fair.
At least not now, but it is.
I mean, if baseball keep doing this strike stuff, it's already losing popularity.
If the rest of the cities
football has took over as America's game.
If
baseball used to be America's game,
but see, baseball's going to call football players slave labor. That's what they're going to say.
Right. They're going to say you're getting ripped off.
Your very best players, you've got to be like the Mac Daddy player to make $55-60 million. Right. And there's a lot of baseball players making that much money.
Yep.
So that's what they're going to say. And then a lot of people, like offensive linemen, like a good offensive lineman, he's going to make between 10 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
But scrubs in the NBA are making like $8 million a year. The scrub don't even get to play. So, I mean, I understand the argument of the players is like, we don't, why are we
being penalized for the same product?
Why should we be working below our market value? But like I said, when it's millionaires versus billionaires, it's just kind of hard to take a side.
The players' union's going to continue to. They're going to promote the mentality or the approach that the sport relatively is competitive. Just because you've got the highest payroll or one of the highest payrolls, the Mets, doesn't mean you're in the playoffs every year. But the argument that Major League Baseball, that the owners can make is, okay, yeah, you've got your teams like the Diamondbacks or the Rays. You've got the teams like the Rays and these smaller market teams that have had some success in this time of large payrolls, but that has not equated, pretty much the majority of the years, that has not equated to a World Series championship. Getting to the playoffs, you can be semi-competitive, but the championships, the rings, they're going to large market teams. And that's
going to continue.
And that's going to be the owners saying that's a competitive disadvantage. And when you've got the ability, you've got a team like the Yankees, who so much of their revenue we've talked about, so much of their revenue and so much of their ability to pay their own payroll comes from their revenue from their own YES network. When they're willing to put that money into a shared pot with the rest of the league, they're giving up that competitive advantage of their biggest advantage for the past 75 years has been their ability to bring in more money than any other team, up until recently with the Dodgers and the Mets being willing to spend the same amount, if not more. But they're willing to give that up, and they're putting that into a shared pot. Let's make this like the NFL model. Let's make this shared revenue, so we're all getting a piece of the pie. We're being competitive, and it helps the overall product. And again, as even against it, that potentially hurts the ability for my franchise to be as consistently successful as they've been in the past. I still applaud it. I think it's time. I think it's overdue. And they're the last sport. They're the last major sport in America hanging on to that to their model without a salary cap.
This to me, what y'all just explained is the same thing as a participation trophy to me.
In what way?
Yeah, I said one team is beating everybody else because they got all the players. Well, they all can get the same players. The same players are out there.
Talk to these two; they'll disagree with you wholeheartedly. Don't talk to him about. Ask him if the Cardinals can get the same players the Dodgers can.
No, we don't know that Twins can't either. All right, let's do some fun. How about a streaker
in the middle of the play?
Yep.
Wow.
Great.
He or she timed that well.
Check this out. Fly ball.
That left fielder's got some intense focus. Well done.
All right, let's see. There's a Mark McGwire rookie year home run when he hit 49.
You didn't let it roll.
We're going to talk about that one day. Do what?
You didn't let it roll.
Well, nobody's watching it. This is not what everybody's saying. You want to see how far he hit this ball?
Yeah.
I don't think he hit it really far. This one, he's only about 100,
I don't think he hit it
180 pounds.
I want to see the difference where this one goes and where all them. Whoa! Hey, buddy!
Whoa! 61 barely cleared the fence.
61 was a line drive.
Whoa!
Or 62. 62.
Yeah, 61 and 62 both were line drives. Yeah. But the way he ran never changed. The lean forward.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see. That wasn't what I was going to talk about. I was when we had time one day. Let's see. I do got some fun news and notes on
what?
We're going to a softball highlight.
What?
And I just listen. I'll let the announcer take care of it.
Little John. What?
I'm going to let the announcer take care of it. We don't even have to do it here for this to be awesome.
Oh, for the people on radio.
Cedar Falls beating Dowling 4-2, and that is a line shot in just in front of the fence. I couldn't tell. Knocked a kid out of his chair in the outfield. You saw it on the camera. The kid in the chair saw it coming at him. You see him at the top left of the camera. That is great. We're going to get that one on. Cut the tape. There we go.
I'm okay.
I'm good. I'm good, buddy.
That is a great one.
You ever, basically, for the folks on the radio, you ever been sitting behind home plate and the foul ball comes at you, you flinch or whatever?
Upset.
This was a home run where the kid flinched and fell out of his chair. Watching
4-2, and that is a line shot in.
Just
in front of the fence. I couldn't tell.
He doubled. He had it. He got it under control for a second, then he lost it.
I got it. Wait a minute. I got it.
All right, we'll go for a more close-up view for the folks at home one more time.
Cedar Falls beating Dowling 4-2, and that is a line shot in just in
I need to move the video
front of the fence. I couldn't tell. Knocked a kid out of
knocked the kid. That's a good call. Now, Tom, y'all got to take
Cedar
notes
Falls
on that
beating
one.
Dowling 4-2, and that is a line shot in just in front of the fence. I couldn't tell. Knocked a kid out of his chair in the outfield. You saw it on the camera.
That's awesome. So there's some fun announcing and softball. Like I said, I was joking with the guys and about the home run derby. We didn't talk about the All-Star game.
we didn't mention.
Didn't mention the All-Star. None of that last week. We talked Major League Baseball, so we will mention it this week. How about Royals? Sorry, Joxx.
Wow.
Now they said this one went 476 feet.
Good God.
Now,
smashed that thing.
Now, Tom, I'm not into conspiracy theories, but the over-under on the longest home run was 477. Missed it by 1 foot.
Wow.
And this ball lands.
Yeah, he hit that a long way.
4, 5, 6. About 8 rows deep in the upper deck.
that is as much home run derby is as much about your whoever's throwing to you getting in the
Yeah,
same
same
groove
groove.
you are.
Mhm.
And I think it looked like it might have his dad or somebody because he's got the same name on his jersey. But
So you guys remember me talking a few weeks about the one-handed release for right-handed batters? How about video of Mr. Jordan Walker? He's obviously been talking in the St. Louis Cardinals organization. This is from him high school, college days as compared to now. The one-handed dip and release. That is if you're a right-handed hitter looking for power, you need to look in this.
look how much his legs get into it, and then in the major. Look at that, just like that dip you're talking about. The bottom picture, he's just turning.
You can take a picture of that right there that you guys are looking on the top for the Cardinals, and you could probably find a very similar picture of Pujols and McGuire.
Yes,
in that exact position.
The top looks like Pujols.
Yeah, that's a McGuire release. The Pujols will obviously get lower than McGuire is. McGuire a little stiffer, but that is a transition. Now, the Cardinals organization, not giving them credit because they've been crap for the past few years dealing with this kid. So, they like the exit velos and all that stuff, Tom, and they were mad that he was hitting line drives. So they've been trying to teach him to hit it in the air
to elevate it
for 7 years is basically what they've been trying to teach. So they keep sending him back to the minors. He's only 24. He threw out a brave from like the parking lot. And like he's almost like a Vladimir Guerrero type, just big old kid dude. And he ain't a kid; he's a big old dude, and and they've messed it up. Like I said, they keep sticking catchers in right field, taking his time. But anyway, this is actually, believe it or not, the first St. Louis Cardinal to win the home run derby.
McGuire didn't win it.
McGuire and Pujols both set records for number of home runs in a derby, and then didn't win in the finals.
Yep. Look how much more muscle he's put on. Especially
Walker comes back from he hit 6 in a row.
He hit 6 straight, didn't he?
6 straight with 1 out to go, and
needed one to win.
And so, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of Braves fans around here, I guess, that were pulling for the Cardinals, pulling for Jordan Walker because they hate the Phillies.
Few moments later.
They thought Schwarber had won. Holla at your boy, Will. Big bomb, and then the sad faces from the Phillies.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Oh Lord. Bryce, here we go. He's talking about Schwarber. Here's the sixth, the few straight. I'll probably have to mute it, but the first one that started the streak, y'all, center field. Is it going to make it? One swing left, top of the fence. That's what started the 6 straight home runs for Mr. Jordan Walker. Congratulations to him. Sorry, Kyle.
Kyle looks worried.
Go strike out 6 times tomorrow. That's what he does.
That's what he does. Hits home runs and strikes out.
He's like Adam Dunn.
So here's where we are. Here's a stat. Can't be good, and for the folks like me who would play baseball, like Tom, like you play basketball. Like I've said for years, Will agree. Like there's millions of guys at 6 foot tall who are skilled at basketball, and you can go in the gym and there's guys that are 6'6" and taller have no skills at basketball other than being tall. Same thing happens on the baseball field. This year, of the 20 rounds and 613 picks, not one was used on the best shortstop in college baseball. We pick pitchers and we pick big giant men. If them scouts can put in 6'3", 230, as opposed to 5'9", 190, guess who's getting drafted?
That's right.
It doesn't matter how good at baseball you are. You be that guy. Every shortstop in college is probably better than almost every other player in college because they can probably play every position out there. Put them in right field, put them in center field, put them second, third. They can play it, and then those kids don't get drafted. It's crazy to me. See, anyway, there's your shortstops. Mason Miller, did you see this news?
Depends on what it was. No, I don't know which news you're referring to.
We'll talk about that later then off the air. I don't know if you want to get into that. 1990 Home Run Derby. Ryan Sandberg, Mark McGwire, Matt Williams, Ken Griffey Jr.,
Matt Williams,
Jose Canseco, Bobby Bonilla, Cecil Fielder.
Hey, that's a name I ain't heard in a long time.
And Darryl Strawberry.
Oh, wow.
How many home runs were hit between those 8? I think they're not all Hall of Famers, but 8 very famous home run legendary hitters.
I'm going to go with 3.
All combined?
In honor of Dale Earnhardt.
All combined, yeah.
For the
in the world in the home run derby, 1990 home run derby.
200.
Tommy, there was like 200 something the other night.
Say 6. 6.
well,
220.
Well, Chip's been all over it. There were 5
in the home run derby.
5 home runs hit between those guys in the home run derby.
Wow.
Because they were at Wrigley Field and the wind was blowing in.
That's right. Yes.
They couldn't.
I knew they'd
get
be
it
tricked to this.
out of the field. And when the wind's not blowing in, McGuire can hit it over the parking lot. But the wind was blowing so hard. How about Jordan Walker's salary? You want to talk about how the Cardinals have been screwing him? $790,000.
Wow.
They did that to Pujols when he was coming up through. They would send him back down and to the minors as much. They made Pujols spend as much time in the minors as they can to keep his salary down and control his years. He won $1 million with the home run derby, so he made more in one night than he will if he showed up for 162 days of work.
That's crazy. That ought to make them feel stupid.
They're going to be paying him quite handily in the postseason here. We're going to either that or they're just going to shut the franchise down, I guess, because we ain't got nothing else to do. All right, any other news and notes for baseball, guys? No, or we're not missing the World Series.
I was going to say, is anything major happening this week? Yankees and
ain't
Dodgers
nothing happening
are
this week. Nah, this is all season break.
Yankees and Dodgers are playing this week. Garrett Cole. Fun, y'all will enjoy this. Last night, Cole had a very good outing, had a runner on base, and Max Muncy come up to the plate, and Aaron Boone came out, and he had just walked Xavier or Mookie Betts. And so Aaron Boone came out, asked him, said, "Do you have one more left in you?" And Garrett Cole said yes, and got into 0-2 count. And after a 7-pitch at bat, Muncy hit it over the wall, and the Dodgers won 2-1.
There you go.
Apparently,
all right.
Didn't have one left.
So when we come back, we've got with the guys being out the last few weeks or in and out, I've saved some tweets back that only some of you might want to see or talk about. So we're gonna have some fun tweets to end the show today with the NFL and NBA kind of not going on. The only NBA news I got this kind of posted out.
I'm a wonderer.
LaMelo Ball officially settled.
Yeah, he sent a little
out of
tweet
court. Filed by a mother alleging that Ball recklessly drove over her 12-year-old son's foot while leaving the Spectrum Center in 2023. 13 days later after the settlement, he was traded. So there you go. A lot of people didn't know about that. I didn't even know about that one either. So, but anyway, that sounds fake to me. Hey, get your foot run over. That's like a Bugs Bunny tale or something. All right, we'll be back in a minute. KDCBroadcasting.com.
Finding your perfect floor starts at Floor in America in Kings Mountain. If you can dream it, they can do it at Floor in America. And come see their newly remodeled showroom. Select from up to 8 colors of waterproof LVP now in stock. And now financing is available at Floor in America. And they'll be more than happy to come out to your home offering free measurements. Now, who does that? They do at Floor in America. 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain. Online at FloorInAmericaKingsMountain.com. Like them on Facebook, too. Your perfect floor starts at Floor in America, Kings Mountain.
LVP flooring just $1 a square foot during the warehouse sale at Flooring America in Kings Mountain.
At Coyote, we're going to treat you like dirt because we hold dirt in the highest regard. We're honored to find it under our fingernails, lucky to be caked in it at day's end. It keeps us humble, honest. Dirt gets taken for granted by most. But if you know us, you know getting treated like dirt means getting treated with respect. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 18 North, Highway 27 intersection west in Vale.
the NASCAR Cup Series head to Sonoma Raceway.
Shane Van Gisbergen for the final time up here in turn number 2. He brought a gun to a knife fight today.
It's the Toyota Save Mart 350.
The advantage is 8 or 9 car lengths over Chase Briscoe. Fans jump to their feet to salute SVG on this beatdown Sunday here in Sonoma.
Coming out of turn number 12, he'll see the checkered flag.
Sunday, June 28th at 2:30 p.m.
On Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at ktcbroadcasting.com.
They've got it all at Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden in downtown Clover. From appliances to lawn mowers by John Deere and Gravely. And right now, get 0% APR financing for 48 months on all Gravely mowers. Plus, see their line of trailers and name brand tires. Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden. 110 North Main Street in Clover. Online at BoydTireandAppliance.com.
It's time to start planning for spring, and Southern Equipment Rentals in Shelby is there for you. Check out the Stinger Aerator with seating box, also Skag zero-turn mowers, skid steers, and mini excavators. Southern Equipment Rentals in Shelby has a new Jackal in stock, plus tillers, edgers, paving breakers, pressure washers, and more. Get ready for spring. See Southern Equipment Rentals, 622 North Post Road, Highway 180 North in Shelby. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, online at screntals.com. Bonus Bucks is yours at Honda Motorcycles in Shelby. Get from $500 to $1,000 back at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby. Get Bonus Bucks with a purchase of 2025, 2026, and even 2027 select models. Again, from $500 to $1,000 in Bonus Bucks. Use your Bonus Bucks toward accessories, a Honda Care protection plan, or a down payment. Take your pick. Get your Bonus Bucks now. From Honda Motorcycles in Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard. Serving an area for over 50 years.
KTC Broadcasting continues to celebrate our country's 250th birthday. We're giving away $250 shopping sprees at 4 of our local merchants. Register to win at Bridges Hardware on West King Street in Kings Mountain, at the Pancake House on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, at Scoop-A-Doodle Ice Cream Shop on College Avenue in Boiling Springs, at All Care Insurance on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, at Love's Fish Box on Shelby Road in Kings Mountain, at Shelby Hardware, South Lafayette Street, Shelby, Parker Farm Service on Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain, Kimbrell's Furniture on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, the Chuck Wagon Grill on Highway 27 East in Lincoln, and at Shelby Honda, Highway 74 East in Shelby. The drawing will be held Friday, August 28th. Register today in our 250th birthday celebration giveaway.
You always feel better and look better with a clean haircut, and so will your lawn. To get that professional clean cut, call the Yard Barber at 704-751-2314. The Yard Barber does all types of lawn maintenance, including weed eating, edging, grass cutting, mulch, rock and flower bed maintenance, bush and tree maintenance, weed killer for flower beds, driveways, and sidewalks. Also leaf, tree, and bush removal. Prices range from $25 to $65 depending upon size and condition. Get a clean cut today. Call the Yard Barber, 704-751-2314. That's 704-751-2314.
The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Good hard racing, and that's what you get at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. Lane Riggs is hooked up at the bottom of the track.
Steer into Indianapolis.
And here comes Tyler Ankrum, right to his back bumper.
For a short track shootout.
Lane Riggs coming off turn number 4. It has been a tour de force.
It's the T-Sport 200 at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park.
Friday night at 7:30 on Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at ktcbroadcasting.com. Make this the summer event at Abernathy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Lincoln. Finance and get 0% APR financing for 36 months or $1,000 retail cash allowance on select new 2026 Dodge Durango GT V6 models. Come in for all the details and make this the summer event at Abernathy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1442 East Main Street in Lincoln.
Summer fun starts at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Check out the great deals. Save up to $3,500 on selected side-by-side Kawasaki models. Check out the 2026 Yamaha Wave Runners. Full Throttle Power Sports has special offers on the Yamaha 2026 Wolverine X2 1000, plus get $500 in customer cash. And see the 2026 Kawasaki Brute Force 300 at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell.
Sure, accidents happen, and if it happens to you, Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop in Cherryville is there to help. Sherry Shrum invites you to see them for your auto paint and body repair needs. And yes, they do insurance work as well. Your automobile will be looking good as new, so race on in to Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop, 7445 Dallas Cherryville Highway, right outside of Cherryville. Call 704-435-9241. Like them on Facebook, too.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
Right, we're back. We're ready to go. Kevin got some fun tweets. He's wanting to jump.
I think we got some.
That was
fun
impressive.
tweets. I think we got some fun tweets. We're going to start off with news coverage, Pittsburgh's Action Sports 4. Now, where was the U.S. Open at?
Shinnecock Hills, Long Island.
All right.
New York.
United
States.
You think that's where they played, but we're going to let this news anchor let you guys know.
Since Oakmont Country Club hosted the 100, and it's already been a year since Oakmont Country Club hosted the 125th U.S. Open. It'll be back here in Western PA in 2033. This summer, Long Island, New York is on the spotlight with Shiny Cox Hills hosting the 126th U.S. Open.
What were they playing, Chip? Where were they playing, Chip?
126th U.S. Open. Now, this is a notorious spotlight with Shiny Cox Hills hosting the 126th U.S. Long Island, New York is on the spotlight with Shiny Cox Hills hosting the 126th U.S. Open.
Oh my God!
Do they not practice before the
No, it's just so. Ben have worked on a news set. It just comes up. There is nothing like.
Well, she could have been worse. She could have said Shiny Cock Hills.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh, I thought she did. Okay.
No.
I didn't hear it completely.
That's what she said.
I thought she said Shinny Cock.
No, here we go.
Nope, she got it all right.
She emphasized the second part.
Here we go. Gotta press the button.
It's hard to hear her.
Yeah.
New York is on the spotlight with Shiny Cox Hills.
Yeah, she did say that.
New York is on the spotlight with Shiny Cox Hills hosting the.
Yeah, she did say that.
New York is on
Wow.
the spotlight with Shiny Cox Hills hosting the.
Wow, she did.
It just rolls.
I was trying to help her out.
I mean, it doesn't help the words right in front of her face. Next to Chief Wahoo.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's a string. That's a string.
I know she don't. I know she don't. I'm saying it don't help that it's right there behind her.
Gracious.
Now, talk about sponsorship in NASCAR racing. Yeah, everybody needs a sponsor, right?
Absolutely.
Now, dude,
after I win the Tapon 200.
Will, would you take any sponsor? I'm glad you kind of in the neighborhood on this one. Would you take any sponsor? Didn't matter what it was. Take the money.
Beggars can't be choosers.
I mean, if I need the money.
Y'all know the popsicles, the bomb pops, the red, white, and blues, right?
Yes.
Would you want your car painted red, white, and blue, sponsored by Dude Wipes Poopsicles?
People really
Ice,
don't have an idea, do they?
extra large ice pop scented wipes.
Why would?
Hold on. Here's what the car looks like. All American Poopsicles. So you could have drove the Poopsicle car today. Now here's an example of how that call would have went. Chip, you're a radio guy. We had a fast Dude Wipes Poopsicle Chevrolet today. It's not what
We wiped the track with this race car.
It's not what we thought we'd hear on MRN today, but there you go. The 96, there's the 96 car.
Those are bomb pop
Scented.
Yeah. Why would you want that?
Now we're going to go out to footage of
Oh my Lord.
of the last time Chip played golf. He's the one. He's the one in the blue. He's the one in the blue here. Had a few beers, and
Sorry, guys.
Chip says he doesn't go to play golf for his score. He just goes to whip people. That hit into him.
I'm not proud of myself.
Oh, he took one of these. He shoved him down, but then he brings the hammer of justice.
and the shoulder. The shoulder. Oh, look you. Oh, you beating up an old man. You beating up an old.
Now here comes Son.
Oh, that's Kevin.
Oh, he went with the flare chop. Fat boy went with the flare chop, and then he got dropped. Watch this. All right, so he gets his shirt ripped off.
I'm just glad this is at a golf course, not a baseball.
Now watch. Y'all missed the flare chop right here. This is amazing. Oh, he missed it. Then he got dropped. I want some more with the bloody nose.
Golly, look at
I'll take another one and go back down. I told you the hammer of justice was coming. This guy. Oh, you want the hammer too?
Get your head out. You ain't got no business in them folk business. What you doing over there? Get off of over there.
He thought he wanted the hammer of justice too.
Take over there in that corner. You ain't got no business over yonder. It's gonna be all of them against you. You run up in there.
Wyndham had some fans at the U.S. Open, as we know. How about this one kicked out for yelling, "Don't choke, Wyndham."
Oh my Lord!
As he set up for his tee shot. Let's see. Speaking of choking, Will says this didn't happen.
Is that AI? Is that AI?
I did not say it didn't happen. I said they just froze it at the most. That's not a choke. Her fist is closed.
Yeah, it's a punch.
It's not a choke. She's just pushing down on her jugular.
She mushed her jugular. Is that the best way we can put it?
It's on the side of her neck.
It's on the side of her neck. Oh, okay.
Oh, my Lord. Jeez. Please do not touch Caitlin Clark anymore. Please, whatever y'all do.
I think that's quite an extreme for going beyond just touching.
Oh my
How about we got some more umpire? I got video of Tom this weekend as he tries to walk to the car.
That looks like Tom too.
This is Thomas Senna Johnson. But the fans weren't happy with his calls apparently before and after the game. So there was some fun words that you guys could have heard. Speaking of fun words, SVG and Zane Smith had a meeting about their touches there during the races, and SVG, I'm trying to figure out what he said. He said something pretty funny about it. I've been already tossing him like that. He just backs up resorts into threatening and violence. It's just a weird thing. Sometimes he just grunts. I don't know what he means. So, all right. Did you know that you cannot challenge a pitch by a position player, Tom?
I mean, I thought it was only pitcher, catcher, batter could challenge a pitch.
But you can't challenge the pitch by a position player.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh.
So you bring the right fielder in and let him throw ephyses. Now, see, here's what we talked about I think last year about this, about why I don't like the thing on the TV, how it's not accurate.
Look where it is.
That's what I'm saying. So the ball is saying, now look where it actually crosses.
Yeah.
It still hasn't touched the catcher's mitt, right?
That ball, that
and
box.
look where the video registers it crossing the strike zone at.
And look at the boxes from the belt buckle.
The last place it was there, it's saying that was when it crossed the plate.
Yeah.
There's no way it drops that much.
That's right. In a foot. How deep's the plate, Tom?
Oh gosh, it's 17 inches across, but how deep is it? It's a good question, man.
I don't remember. I was
don't
hoping
remember.
you did. That's what
I mean, just it's drilled in your head the 17 inches across.
Right.
But
this is ephus after ephus, and the computer is registering it as like 2 feet above. Look at that one. And the catcher has the ball in his mitt at the waist. Now it's an ephus pitch. It's a softball pitch, I granted, but it's not that much. Like it's not that. So I've not been. We'll see. We'll let the computers do it. How about this fight? Justified or not? I'll turn it off when they start making bad words. Catcher catches it up the line, gets run over, and the catcher throws it into his rib cage.
Yep, he's supposed to get bumped. There's no place for that.
Boom. Both of them tossed, Tom? Was the runner tossed?
No, he ran up the baseline.
Let me see. Okay, rounds third. Catcher's where he's supposed to be. He's allowed to block. No, that's on the runner completely.
He was in the baseline.
He's allowed to be. He's got clear possession of the ball.
Yeah, he can be there with the ball.
He's got to have clear possession of the ball.
So where did the run? Where's the run?
You better go backwards where you better go. Your path is blocked, sir.
You either retreat or give yourself up.
Yeah, your path is blocked, sir.
You retreat or give yourself up.
But the thing is, the catcher put the ball in his back.
Yeah, did you see him throw the ball after he tagged him out?
All right, did you see the gift? All right, this is awesome. Carson Hocevar gave away T-shirts to the first 77 fans that brought a different driver's T-shirt to trade in. So if you could bring a driver's T-shirt to trade in your drivers for a Carson Hocevar shirt. Now, we've got the countdown. We've got the tally. Who do y'all think traded in the most T-shirts for Carson Hocevar? It is a current driver.
Oh, a current driver. Okay.
So I'm going to give you the tally. 20 shirts were turned in by this driver. Second place was 8. Third and fourth place 7. Fifth place 5th, and then 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Only 2 SVG drivers were turned in.
It's a current driver?
Current drivers. Good. Glad that you asked that. There is one Jimmy Johnson fan that turned in.
Nobody turned in a Dale Earnhardt? Nobody turned in a Dale Earnhardt T-shirt?
No one turned in any. No Earnhardt tickets were turned in. JR Motorsports shirt was turned in.
Okay, well, there you go.
But no actual Dale or Dale Jr. shirts.
It's got to be Chase Elliott.
Well, Chip just nailed it. 20 Chase Elliott fans turned in their T-shirts for Hocevar fans. Why did you guess it's got to be Chase Elliott?
He's the fan favorite now.
He's losing because he ain't winning.
Well, I guess. I don't know.
William Byron is second with 8. Zane Smith, Kyle Larson, and Busher are the next ones down that turned in T-shirts. I did think it was interesting. You had one Hamlin, one Stenhouse, one Jimmy Johnson, Ty Gibbs in there, 23, 123 and X, 2 Bubba Wallaces. That was Will's wife and daughter.
Because he does have a daughter.
My bad. All right, any thoughts on that? Would you trade your shirt in for another driver, a free shirt for another driver?
If I had an extra shirt, yeah, absolutely.
Just an extra shirt.
Get one from a flea market.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Tom. So if you want a Hocevar shirt, go by the flea market, buy a $2 one.
Right. Did you hear? Sorry, I meant to bring this up to NASCAR's portion. Did you hear I thought this was kind of fitting. Who the Grand Marshal of the North Wilkesboro race is going to be? If you could think of a historical short track legend,
I was going to say it better be Junior Johnson Steele, but go ahead. I don't know.
Of another short track legend,
I'd say Darrell Waltrip should be doing it, but it probably isn't.
Good guess, but I didn't think short tracks. Rusty Wallace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rusty Wallace is going to be the Grand Marshal for North Wilkesboro. I thought that was fitting.
Well, good.
Just for the recall, there's no way you're getting Nikki's Bubba Wallace T-shirt.
She's not going to turn in for Carson.
Yeah, I just promise you're not getting that one. She thinks he's just the cutest.
I was about to say, never mind that. I was about to say, a lot of people think Carson's cute, but never mind. She, especially all the reporters. Shakira, how about more cheapness from the World Cup? This happens at the Super Bowl, too. And Chip, watching the Open and the Masters, and I'm going to touch on something touchy here.
All right.
I don't like – this is like college sports.
Okay.
You guys need to revolt. I hate seeing these $1 million PGA guys, the guy running it, making millions more than anybody than the number one golfer in the world, and then turns around, Tom, and says, we need volunteers to wave the flags. We can't afford the $7 minimum wage in North Carolina to pay these fine folks to stand in the 100-degree heat. You know what?
$7.25.
We're going to give them a pimento cheese sandwich, an unsweet tea, and I don't know. I'm just saying. Everyone all the people make money except the people who do the working, the ushers. Even at ball game, you go to a ball game, you go to a Braves game, where you see all these guys making money. I'm like, man, I just bought a $13 hot dog, and I bet that usher just got $13 for 1 hour, and that's it. And he probably should be making more standing out here working, and maybe, but like the volunteer thing just drives me crazy. Like they can't pay these people, and whatever reason they use has got to be so ridiculous. And I guess again, Augusta's different as a private club, but like when I'm seeing the U.S. Open, the Open, and then seeing volunteers with flags, and that just the word volunteer drives me crazy.
I'll give you 2
Same
points.
thing, real quick. Same thing with the Buffalo Bills having their fans come in and shovel, and they don't give them tickets.
Well, didn't they pay them?
No,
$20 an hour.
It was something. Something.
But tickets would be nice too. 2 things I'll say about that. One, to add on to your point, make it even worse for a tournament, another tournament I volunteered for. But so I forget the county that Augusta's in Georgia, but that county traditionally does spring. From my understanding, they do spring break every year for Masters Week.
Okay.
So their high school students have that week off. A good chunk of their staff in the concession stands and the merchandise shops and like the litter pickup guys are the high school students from the area. Those are compensated positions.
Okay.
They do
Good.
compensate the high schoolers.
It's Richmond County.
Thank you, Tom. Richmond County. If you want to go even worse on that,
it's not Richmond County. How did they get those kids to come and work from?
What?
That's Georgia.
No, it's not. The school that in Richmond, Augusta, is well known for the 250s and for the Eddie McIntyre Memorial.
Okay.
Okay.
So I know the Augusta. I go down to the Augusta area.
I got you.
The kids he talking about the private school kids.
No. There's a lot. There's a lot of them. But anyways, not just private school kids, I would say. But another tournament that I volunteered for here in Charlotte a few years back, I didn't have to volunteer. I had to pay. To get my uniform,
get your shirt,
to get my uniform, to get my polo, my windbreaker, my hat.
Kind of like these, these weekend tournament. They want umpires, and then they expect you to pay a booking fee, buy a special shirt, buy a special hat.
It's an honor for you to be a part of these, and I'm like, okay.
It's weekend daddy ball.
Yeah. All right.
Like, how much do you? So we talk about the World Cup, and their sponsorships covering up all the sponsors, going through the stadiums and everything. How much do you think they paid Shakira to do the World Cup halftime show?
Are we double-digit millions?
No.
Okay.
The FIFA does not pay artists to perform. They pay $0. The union covers her fee of $671.
Really?
Shakira was paid $671. FIFA and the Super Bowl and the NFL argue that the exposure is your payment, and they estimate her exposure to be worth $13 million.
Yeah, FIFA's about the most.
But I would like a check for $13 million, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's the most corrupt organization on the planet. That or the Olympic Commission. It's tough.
The Olympics is.
I would put the U.S. government up there. That's just me.
It's corrupt, man. It's just so bad. It's just so bad.
I would put any government up
there. Fair. Yep.
So performers in the Super Bowl typically get about $1,000 a day for rehearsals and the show. That's it. That's from the union. So the Super Bowl pays $0 as well. So if you want to be the best artist in the world, make millions, then it's like, hey, can I get paid to do the biggest show? And they say no. Or do you do it for that's my thing. Like, it's not like they don't have money to pay them. Like that's what's so weird to me. Of like why we don't pay them. Why we don't pay the volunteers? It's because the richest person on the top, Tom, in school administrators, they got to have a reason to be there.
And the only reason why they have a whole Super Bowl halftime show is because In Living Color decided to run a Super Bowl thing. This is factual because they took away in that period of time, they took away a whole section of people that would normally be watching commercials during that. They took away for 30 minutes. They took away.
That's
how the Super Bowl even came.
I love how my former
Super Bowl
employer
halftime show.
I love how my former employer didn't have the money to support me and 1,000 to 1,500 of my fellow employees, but then they had about 6 months to a year later they had enough money to sponsor a golf to announce they were sponsoring a golf tournament.
Exactly.
Yep.
During the 92 Super Bowl, what Will's talking about, Fox aired a counter-programming special of Living Cover with a countdown on the television to the end of halftime. So viewers would know when they could change back to the channel, forcing the NFL to permanently upgrade halftime in a massive pop culture event. That's funny. They would put the timer on there. So good. Thanks for the weigh-ins and Fire Marshal Bill for taking care of that.
1993, they got Michael Jackson. That was the first superstar.
And he freaked out the producers because he stood there for 3 minutes in silence, and the producers weren't supposed to hit the button to start the music until he moved. And he didn't tell them he was going to stand still. He just said, don't play the music until I move. And when he popped up and stood still, and everybody just cheered for like 3 minutes, nobody in the place knew he was going to do it but Michael. And so they're all sitting there going, they've seen the interviews, and they're all like, we're sitting here like this, waiting to push the button, do something. He never did anything.
Wait for it.
How about this, Tom? Instant replay. There's gambling in sports.
Hey, I got a cool butt. Come on now.
Give him
a call.
The referee's over looking at the replays at the soccer game.
It's a $1 bill.
And there's a kid shaking a $1 bill behind him.
My favorite ref of all time is go back and watch the Belgium-U.S. soccer match. The bald guy that was in the middle for that.
Yeah.
That dude, man, like if you made soccer refs in a factory somewhere, it would be that dude. I mean, he was just awesome. All his mannerism, the way he looked at players, like the player would argue with him, he would just like give him the test there. It was so this is the most. I want to be that guy.
They were comparing him with this fella, the however guy. My question is, in the World Cup, like they're yelling at you in all kinds of different languages. How does anybody know what in the world's going on out there?
They have to speak. I think it's English, Spanish, and French. They have to.
Gotcha.
There's a language requirement. I can't remember exactly what it is, but there's a language requirement that they communicate. I think it's English, Spanish, French. That somebody's got to speak. Like the crew's got to speak all three of those languages, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is, but there's a standard. So even like, say you got a team from wherever, Croatia, somebody's got to speak English or Spanish or French, which surely they do, because in Europe they're not like idiots like us who can't speak our own language.
I didn't realize in other places speaking French is like widely. You would be amazed how many
it's a big country.
African countries speak French.
All right, guys, we got to go. Speaking of French, do you think Wimbiana is part of the Napoleonic line? Go.
Yeah. German as well, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, before you
Kevin's like, go. Hurry up.
German as well for the FIFA. Sorry about that.
History made. We've had, for the first time in a major, we've had 3 players shoot around a 62. Ryan Fox finished with a 62. He and Herbert are tied at 8 under right now.
You mean to tell me he shot a bogey?
Yeah, he had a bogey already. He birdied 17 and then parred 18 to shoot 62. Justin Thomas is at 4 under. Scotty's at even par through 2 right now.
All right, we'll be back next week. KDCBroadcasting.com.
And